Podcast is intended for mature audiences. The views and opinions expressed are those of the panelists and do not reflect in any way those of the podcast partners, sponsors, or affiliates. Enjoy.
BoxingVoice.com.
What broke him down? Was it just the body punches? I was hitting him with body punches and I heard him, actually he was crying in there. You're saying that Biggs was crying when you hit him? Yes. When did that happen? And perhaps the fourth round on?
BoxingVoice.com.
So you knew you had him by that time? Absolutely, I knew he was touching and taking those punches.
DAZN Production.
Making women gestures like,
Let's go, champ.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back. It is preview and prediction Thursday. It's going down. Crawford, Terence Crawford, quote-unquote pound-for-pound king, taking on Amir Speed King Khan. I don't know, man. Everyone seems to be picking Crawford between rounds 6 and 9. So we'll see if any of our listeners have it a little bit different. And what our good co-host Mike sees Khan lasting. There are very, very few saying this fight goes the distance, but that's going to be taking place on ESPN. It's going to be a pay-per-view on ESPN. You can head on over to ESPN.com and check out how to get that. Obviously, Crawford's putting his WBO title on the line that he won from Jeff Horn. On the undercard, we got Teofimo Lopez making a return, Shakur Stevens, Felix Verdejo, and my Dominican brethren, Carlos Adames. We're going to be talking Jarrell Miller and his failed drug tests, putting his fight not only in jeopardy, but officially canceling it. And Anthony Joshua looking for opponents. We have a Fox PBC card with Danny Garcia and Adrian Granados in a 12-round matchup. Andy Ruiz Jr. back in action on the undercard. His first fight under the Al Heyman banner. He'll be taking on Alexander Dimitrenko in a 10-round fight. Then we got a title fight with Brandon Figueroa. He's going to be fighting somebody I don't really know. But, I mean, Figueroa, obviously the brother of Omar Figueroa, so they're making a lot of hoopla about him. A bunch of other news and notes. DAZN card as well. David Allen versus Lucas Brown. Derek Chisora back in action with his first tune-up since being knocked out to Mike's favorite fighter, Dillian White. Well, his sixth favorite fighter. My guy from Brooklyn, Nikita Abali, is back in action in the middleweight division. Shannon Courtney, the Matchroom new female to hit the scene. Josh Kelly also back. And Jorge Cordina. Listen, a lot going on, so let me just get on out to Mike and get this thing started.
DAZN Production.
I speak it, believe it, receive it. Speak it, believe it, receive it.
BoxingVoice.com.
So when I stop him, y'all gonna say he was too weak. Come on, man. He stayed out before he said it.
A man stand up for what he believe in, and when you stand up for what you believe in, you accept whatever consequences come behind it. BoxingVoice.com.
Yo, what's up, everybody out there in the TBB universe? Yep, we're back with another one. And y'all know what time it is. Y'all know who fighting this weekend. Pound for pound king back in the ring. Somebody we always like to see fight. Terence Crawford, Amir Khan. But the undercard is stacked. Also, we got Danny Garcia out in L.A. fighting one of the toughest guys that I've seen box here lately, man. This guy gives everybody a hell of a fight. And that, what the fuck was that? Adrian Granados. And, yeah, man, we got a bunch of other news and notes. Big ups to Uninterrupted. It's like a LeBron founded, owned kind of sports media outlet that they do very, very in-depth kind of interviews on people. I mean, on people in the sports world, and they have a little deal with DAZN, which they are going to start doing some of those on boxers. So I can't wait to see that. Can't wait to see the ideas they come up with, and anything that brings in a cross like sport or cross promotion is good for boxing, especially when it's the level of LeBron James. But without further ado, let's go and get it started, man. What's going on, Nestor Gibbs?
Hey, man. So, just let's start there, bro, because Mr. DAZN hit me up on Patreon, and he was like, "Yo, LeBron signs to DAZN," and I'm like, "What?" I didn't know what H Money was talking about, but he hit us up on the community page and he put that out there, and then hours later, it was official. Had I checked my inbox, I would have known when Mr. DAZN told me, because they sent me the press release around 9:18. So the interesting thing about this, and why I want to not only take my hat off to LeBron James, but to DAZN as well, and Fox, because it's not just DAZN. LeBron is also working with numerous other outlets, and whatever he creates is actually going to go out on numerous platforms, which is great if you're a fighter. The first one that they're going to be doing, and obviously, is Canelo and Daniel Jacobs, and the build up to that fight. Interesting to see what he's going to do and what sort of takes, he and his executive producers come up with. It's obviously going to be a different spin from the normal HBO 24/7 that Roz Greenberg, was using, and now All Access, which is what they're using over there. Interesting and excited to see what LeBron brings. I'll be honest. I mean, I know he done something on HBO. I think I watched one episode. It seemed like a bunch of guys standing around a barbershop, maybe, if I'm correct.
The shop. Pretty good little series he got going there.
Yeah, so, that show didn't bring me in enough to watch multiple episodes. I watched one, and that was all. But we'll see what he'll do. I checked the Undisputed, or is it Uninterpreted?
Uninterrupted.
Oh, Uninterrupted. I checked their social media, and they had about maybe 5,000, 50,000, something like that. One of the fives away from 500,000 followers on social media. So we'll see, man. We'll see, like you said, what demographic, what fan base LeBron can pull into boxing. But yeah, man, let's start it off with your boy, right? I mean, Terence, Bud Crawford. Let's go to the tail of the tape. Terence, the U.S. pound for pound fighter. He's 31 years old. He's 34-0, and he's got 25 KOs, which is what we need to be looking into, because if you look at ESPN, they have all of their experts picking Crawford by stoppage, Mike. I mean, I don't think I could find anyone picking Khan. And they're all picking him between 6 and 9. A lot are saying 8 and 9, but 6 and 9 seem to be the safe rounds. What are your thoughts? And I guess the tale of the tape. How do they fare up? I mean, on paper, one's 31 years old, the other's 32 years old. One has 34 fights, the other has 37 fights. One has 25 knockouts, the other has 20 knockouts. They're both 5'8". I mean, Khan claims a half-inch taller. And Crawford, obviously, with the reach. But, yeah, man, I mean, this is what you've been waiting for. This is his coming out party again.
Yeah, man, I think it's just pretty much, Crawford's big fight, the biggest fight that he could get at the moment. Amir Khan brings a international fan base in, and he's a very, very, very well-known fighter. And out of the ring, he's had many different stories, ranging from some of everything, which I won't get into. But yeah, I think I believe, man, people that say Terence Crawford should get the knockout and should not be knocking this guy out. I mean, I'm of the mindset, if the knockout comes, it comes. If he's not able to get Amir Khan out of there, then hey, it happens. You know what I'm saying? But he's already knocked out the guy that knocked out Amir Khan. So I mean, I wouldn't say that it's a fail if he goes 12 rounds because we all know Amir Khan is a damn good boxer in the first half of the fight, and we also know that Terence Crawford takes a couple rounds to dissect, analyze, and download his opponent so he can execute the proper game plan. So if Amir Khan is able to survive, I mean he survived with perceived bigger punches, right? Like Maidana. So it is what it is. But your thoughts to my statement would be?
I mean, yeah, man. I mean, he's been in there with big punches. Maidana's a big puncher, but he's not as technically skilled as Crawford. But where Crawford has technical skill, Maidana has that awkwardness that you can't account for. I mean, I don't think that any of that means anything. I think that we're all safely picking Crawford, and it's more about a matter of when he gets the job done. Now, I guess a nuance to this is that Kell Brook, the nemesis of Amir Khan, will be allegedly in the stands and wants Crawford. I guess he's assuming Crawford's going to win.
Yeah, man. Kell Brook being there is definitely good. I mean, he could be another possible option for Crawford down the road if he's not able to get one of those PBC fighters to come over. And by the interview that I heard yesterday from Leonard Ellerby, who was not directly associated, like directly with PBC, but he is with Mayweather Promotions, and we all know that they work well together. He seems to believe that the welterweights on the PBC sides have a lot to choose from, and they're not necessarily worried or in a rush to make that Terence Crawford fight because they have enough stock and inventory on their side of the street. So with that being said, you got to look at the next possible best options. I mean, I'm sure that he's going to have a mandatory coming up, but if he doesn't have one next, then Kell Brook will be, in my opinion, a damn good selection. And we got to remember, Ray Robinson beat, not beat, but in my eyes, he did beat the Mean Machine, but fortunately for the Mean Machine, he got a draw. So I think the Mean Machine is off the table, and if they do a rematch, then maybe that the winner would be able to be a possible opponent. But right now, it's all about Amir Khan and getting the job done with Amir. And I fully expect Terence to go out there and show why he is one of the pound-for-pound best fighters in the world, and why he has a stake of being the best welterweight in the division. Hopefully, Earl changed his mind and his people let him come out to the fight. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. What could I say, man? I mean, the public feels, Jemmy says, Brook is a dead horse, or dead horse meat. He looked like caca in his last fight. But if you're Crawford and Arum, it's a marketable name. He's done a UK pay-per-view. Maybe you get Bud to go over there.
There you go. Now you took the word right out of my mouth. We already know that Kell Brook can draw in his hometown of Sheffield because we've seen that with the Earl Spence fight. So if they're able to kind of finagle that, and Bob and Eddie are able to work together, then maybe a venue over in the UK would be good for that fight. But I think we're just getting a little bit ahead of ourselves. I mean, we don't know how things are going to play out. Maybe Danny comes back and revisits the offer and maybe takes the Crawford fight. But I just don't know the way Danny was talking to Leonard, Mr. Ellerby yesterday. It just didn't seem like they were overly pursuing the Crawford fight. It seemed like we got to make those guys a offer that they can't refuse because from the sound of it, everybody over there is getting paid pretty well.
Yeah, man, I'm telling you, man, it started off as a joke, but they need to seriously start considering Thelani Minge. I mean, they went the Ndongo route, and I know they went the Ndongo route because Ndongo had a big knockout over Edward Travasky, but think about it, bro. Where'd that knockout take place? How many Americans really seen it? So it was more the machine behind that Edward Travasky knockout at the hands of Ndongo that let the people know, oh, this guy just knocked out his last opponent and took the belt. It wasn't like we got to see it. That was a Russian stream or some shit, or the World Boxing Super Series or something. I don't know. It was something that we don't normally get to see.
We talking about
When Ndongo knocked out Jarowski.
Yeah, that one. I don't think I seen that like on a replay on the fucking on YouTube.
So that's what I'm saying. So I mean, here's my logic. So we didn't know that guy, and the casual fan didn't know that guy. You and
Trojanowski, Trojanowski didn't know him either. He was brought in for like a little tune-up before.
Exactly.
Trojanowski went over and fought, I believe, who and Ndongo ended up fighting.
But that's just the point I'm trying to make. Is like we didn't know Ndongo, right? And it doesn't matter because I know someone's gonna call. Oh, but he knocked out. Okay, but that doesn't matter because we didn't get to view it. Boxing wasn't where it was at now. It didn't have apps. It wasn't as accessible. So that knockout went under the radar. But Top Rank chose to publicize it. Like, nah, he knocked this guy out. Look at what he did. Highlight reel. Because we're going to use him versus Crawford. So all I'm saying is they could do the same with the Lonnie Mins. They could find whatever.
Yeah. I was laughing about the Lonnie Mins at first, but looking at his boxing record and looking at like where he's ranked. I mean, guys, and
how about how tall he is? Like, I want to see him mix it up.
And I believe that you don't fight him until you have to. I mean, he's like 6'1".
I thought it was 6'2".
Okay, so yeah, he's damn tall. Well, he is taller than Jose Benavidez. So yeah, you make him go down one of these section bodies and get in the mandatory position because he's an unknown name and he fucking seems dangerous from the sound of it. You know what I'm saying? But we got let's go ahead and
let's make our picks. Obviously, I'm gonna go Crawford by stoppage.
Okay.
Round 8 seems safe.
Round 8, you want to put the specific round on there?
I mean, it's Khan. He should be knocked out.
Okay. I'm just gonna go Crawford.
Yeah. I mean, you just Crawford by stoppage. That's all you got to put. I'm just saying. I think it'll be in the 8th, maybe.
On the undercard, you know what I'm saying. In the co-main, you know what I'm saying. We got one of the most exciting up and coming prospects. Well, I don't think he don't even want to be considered as a prospect anymore. I can't blame him from like what he's been doing to people. Teofimo Lopez will be fighting Edis Tatli.
Never heard of him, bro.
Me either, but my nigga Ams told me that he gave somebody over in the UK a damn good fight before he got robbed, something like that. So I mean, it should be a step
Italian.
up. You Italian?
He sounds Italian. I don't know.
On Boxer, while I talk about Teofimo real quick.
He's from Finland.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I checked this guy. I think I checked him with you, though. Nah, man, this dude's getting smoked. Boot smoked. He's never been stopped, so hopefully the stoppage is good odds for us tomorrow on the betting show.
Has he fought anybody notable?
Francesco Pantera.
Francisco Pantera fought, he's the guy that just beat fucking
Louis Richton.
Yeah, the Sandman. Yeah. And did he lose to Francisco or did he beat him?
He lost to Francisco by decision.
Am said he was giving Francisco was like getting him.
It looks like it was a wide decision too. 119-109 and 2 times and 119-110.
Okay. Well, yeah. So the guy's never been stopped. Got some experience. What's his record? 20 something and what?
Which one? Pantera?
No. The guy Teofimo was fighting.
It's 31-2 with 10 KOs. I mean, this dude's here to get stopped, bro.
Yeah. I mean, 31-2 with 10 KOs. So it tells me that he has a lot of ring experience because he goes rounds and don't necessarily gets the knockout. So maybe he can be the Kevin Johnson that Teofimo needs to like figure out and possibly like.
Bro, this poor man went fucking 12 in his last 6, 5 times.
That's what I'm saying, man.
In his last 6, bro.
Maybe he's brought in just to get the rounds with Teofimo. Now, if Teofimo goes out there and starches this guy in the first 4 rounds, then I mean, you gotta kind of start putting credence to what his dad and him been saying about the Lomachenko fight. Even though this guy is not of the level. If the guy Teofimo
ain't no fucking credence, man. Go knock out somebody we know, man. Nobody give a fuck about no Tatli or whatever his name is. Is that what his name is? Tatli? Oh no, Talili. Tatli.
So would it take like a Jose Pedraza to elevate.
Hell yeah.
Teofimo.
Come on, man.
Okay.
Give us a name. Give me at least a fucking Edna Cherry. Who the fuck is Edis Tatli, man? Stop it, bro. Now, a dude that's in a real fight. A dude that's in a real fight.
Oh, who you picking?
You know who I'm picking, man. Teofimo by stoppage.
A dude who's been in a couple of fights the past couple of months, but we're gonna keep it. We're gonna keep it PG. Another. I mean, when you look at Top Rank, man, you look over there and you just say, man, they have some fucking prospects over there. Teofimo, Michael Conlon, Mikael Mailer. I mean, Sonny Conto, and one of the most blue chip of them all, Shakur fucking Stevenson, man. He's in there too.
Yo, why you put Conlon in that list with them, man? You playing games.
I'm just saying, like, bro, he got a fan base. Right? They gonna build him up, right? You already know they gonna build him up. You know it better than I
Yo, Roach,
do.
stay talking greasy. Talking about preparing for Shakur Stevens was easy. Expect an upset. Yo, don't disrespect the little nigga from North, man. He about to put hands on this dude. Now, I'm keeping it real. He's in a fight, Mike. I like Christopher Diaz.
Oh, bro, I know.
His pedigree has always been there. He started his career with Ricky Martinez and Felix Verdejo. He used to be signed to Verdejo, so I don't know if anything has changed. And now he's no longer training with that person. He's training with Chino.
If he's still signed with Verdejo because he's on the card too.
With
you know
Verdejo, I know. But if you think about it, he's boxed on a few cards without Verdejo too.
Okay,
and
but
maybe once Verdejo start going down the toilet and not getting fights, Top Rank came and was like, "Yo, let me buy that contract off Diaz."
Okay, yeah, you're right.
But this is all talk, hypothetical.
I was gonna say Verdejo haven't fought since his loss, right, last year, right?
Yeah, man, he's been a bit of a bust. Poor Puerto Ricans ain't got nobody to root for.
He's in there tough too, but we'll get to him. But yeah, Shakur, man, look, what'd you know about?
I don't know if he in there tough because he fighting Bryan Vasquez, right?
Yeah,
that dude should be moving up. We'll check him out after we get to that, but I believe that dude's moving up in weight, so I don't know how tough that is.
He's on like a slight favorite, like he's like a plus 110. You know what I'm saying? So
Vasquez?
Bookie's got it close.
Damn, bro, that's crazy.
They got it real close.
I think his name is the Hawaiian Punch. If it's the same Vasquez I'm thinking of, is the Hawaiian Punch, and I thought he was small. I could almost remember him fighting maybe Nonito Donaire. We got a super chat from Rabuski. He says, Felix Verdejo, Christopher Diaz, and Danny Garcia, PR. There you go.
Okay. Well, yeah, Christopher Diaz, man, definitely going to be a tough out for Shakur. I'm excited to see Shakur do his thing, though, because I believe that this young man is going to be one of the people that carry the sport for years to come, and I think it says a lot about him and his belief in himself that he's willing to get in there so early, so young with a guy that had 30+ fights, man. So
now we seen Ito fight Christopher Diaz. I'm not even gonna front and say I remember how that fight went, but I was talking about it in the gym, and Diaz was down. Ito put him down. So, yo, hopefully Shakur can shine right here, man. But it's a tough fight. Christopher Diaz got a serious left hook. I'm just being honest. But I'm picking Shakur Stevens.
You going to be working, man, Saturday night, or you going to be sleepy? Cause we got some.
Listen, if these fights are too late, they're too late, bro. You know how that go, bro. I'm an old man in a young man's body.
What?
Yeah.
Okay. 7:30. Don't forget.
They called me 28 at the gym today.
Call you 28? Was the nigga blind?
Dude thought I was a fighter. I'm like, chill, Poppy.
Was he trying to holler at you or something?
Nah, he was trying to spar.
Oh, he was trying to spar. Okay.
Yeah, he needed to make sure he needed to make sure that I was within his numbers. You know what I'm saying?
So how the sparring be going? You be getting some sparring in?
I've been sparring. Yeah, first of all, I'm gonna put up a video of the person I spar with. You know, me and Julian Williams, we spawn the same guy to get ready for our fights.
You and Julian? Okay.
Yeah, no, Julian Williams used my sparring partner to get ready for Jarrell Hurd. What?
I like it, man. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I was doing some pad work with this chick yesterday at the gym. Bro, when I tell you, nigga, she hit me so hard, I wasn't even fucking expecting because I told her like, give me like the like catch and shoot.
Yeah.
Bro,
So
she
like,
swung
bang.
with
Yeah.
she damn near swung with all her fucking might, knocked me on my goddamn chair. I said,
Damn,
hey,
let me find out you got Aaron Wolf training you out there.
I said, hold on, goddamn, you hit me with some shit I wasn't ready for. You know what I'm saying? I mean, they make my damn posture right. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't expecting that because the other lady, she was just tapping me and shit. But this woman, man, she's every bit about fitness and like combat sports, man. She loves it, like boxing, UFC, fucking jiu-jitsu, all that crazy shit. But yeah, let's go ahead and move on to Felix, Verdejo, and Bryan Vasquez. We all got Shakur, right?
Yeah, I got Shakur. I'm not going to say stoppage because Ito put him down but didn't stop him. I'm going to go Shakur decision. Felix Verdejo versus Bryan Vasquez. This is my opportunity to make sure this is the same Bryan Vasquez that faced Nonito Donaire, which is that's gonna affect my decision. I'm gonna be honest. If this is the Bryan Vasquez that faced Donaire, he's moving up in weight. Let me sign in. I am signed in. Thank God for that. Let me see. Bryan Vasquez.
Well, they actually made me
bro,
sign
this is
in
him. This is him, bro. This is him. Oh, wait. This is the PBC one, though. This ain't Hawaiian Punch, I don't think. Yeah, nah, this one fought Beltran, Javier Fortuna. He fought Granados. Damn, he knocked out Granados? What the? Oh, Angel Granados. Ah. Nah, this ain't Hawaiian Punch. This the one that was on PBC. He used to fight on PBC last year.
On like the PBC FS1?
Yes.
I think I heard of him.
Yeah, he probably fought Fortuna there. Oh shit, look who he stopped. He stopped Sergio Thompson. That's Yayo. That's the dude that knocked out DeMarco. And he got Jose Felix Jr. on his resume. Okay. I mean, look.
I mean, it's a tough fight for like Felix. I mean, it's not like a gimme or nothing like that. The bookies. No. Go ahead. I'm sorry. Because you believe.
No, I'm agreeing with you.
More about Felix than I do. Like coming out, was he like highly touted? Was he like a high like blue chip kind of prospect?
Felix Verdejo?
Yeah, I'm asking.
Hell yeah, bruh. Listen, they was behind Felix like they behind Shakur. Like they was more behind Felix than Shakur. They more behind Felix than they was Shakur and Teofimo. Felix already had Madison Square Garden fights and all that shit, bruh. He was fighting, I think, if you check, he probably fought in Orlando too or somewhere in Puerto Rico.
Who beat him again?
Yeah. Look, they had him fighting in Puerto Rico. They had him fighting in Madison Square Garden. And I think he fought in Philly and Orlando. Like I said, bro, they was marketing. Look, Orlando multiple times. Look how many times he fought in Madison Square. Bro, they was trying to bring him up. I'm telling you. And they brought him up in the Philadelphia, PA area. He fought in Sands Bethlehem and 2300 Arena a lot to get them Puerto Ricans, them Philly Ricans. Then he fought in Madison Square to get them New York City BX Ricans. BX stands up. Terror Squad, what it do? And then, I sound real old. I sound real old now. Roy Jones going to jump out to my lean back. So, yeah, man. He was a bust, bro. Like, he got one loss. Look, the loss don't matter, even though it do, because he wasn't supposed to lose to that dude, right? Exactly. But he been not looking good. That's the problem. Like, William Silva is someone that either I think Teofimo destroyed. This dude went 10 rounds and it was ugly. Like, people he was supposed to be bodying, he couldn't body. Like, as he was moving up, he couldn't body. And look, I mean, my man got 24 fights, and the biggest name on his resume is William Silva, who's only known for losing to him and Teofimo. Like, bruh.
Who you got on this one, man? I'm gonna go with Bryan, man.
Let me see when the last time Bryan fought, because when I was checking, he fought all the way in his country, man, and that's... You know how that is. That hometown cooking shit. He all from Costa Rica and shit.
Yeah, but you gotta understand, man. Like what I always
he fought
say,
at the Save Mart, so that means top ranked signed him.
That's what I always tell you, man. You get these guys this chance, man. You get a guy from Puerto Rico. Not saying that it's like a third world country, but it's like it's not Costa Rica. Not saying it's a third world country or nothing like that, but you get these guys these kind of opportunities.
Bro, he ain't fight since September, Mike, and this is first fight
last year.
Of last year.
Felix ain't fought since March of last year, I believe.
Okay.
So yeah, I mean,
how tall is this dude? He a little shorter than him, right? 5'5". How tall is Felix? Felix is tall, but he 5'9". Felix don't know how to. It don't matter if Felix tall or long. It don't even matter. This dude don't know how to fight, man. Unfortunately, I'm sorry, but this dude, Vasquez, just might be a little bit too small. I'm gonna go ahead and pick Verdejo and hope that he's on this comeback, but I don't know. It could be good matchmaking, you know. They could still, because you think about it, if you could keep this dude, if you could get him a win, man, what division is this fight going to be? Is it 140 or 130?
You got to tell me, maybe 135.
Excuse me, 135 or 140, because it looks like Verdejo's last fight was at 37.
Might be at 135 or maybe at 140, I don't know.
Yeah, man, the point is, if you could get this guy to win, then one of your other guys takes him out. Conlon, you know, Jose Ramirez, you know, Hooker, one of them dudes, even though Hooker's not with Bob. Whoever's with Bob in that 35-40, you know, not Lomachenko, because Lomachenko don't need this name, but yeah. Who's next?
Yeah, the last notable fight on that card, or notable name, Karlos Balderas will be facing Frank Galarza in a 10-round junior middleweight fight. I think.
Damn, yo. So let me put this up here. Rue in the 504 says Aram said that he didn't want this fight for Shakur. See, I gotta believe that doesn't mean anything, Rue. Only because you gotta remember who he got in his corner. He's got James Prince, right? Then he's got Andre Ward. Then he's got his grandfather and that U.S. Olympian coach who's the head trainer. So I think the decision to take Pitufo wasn't just like a Shakur, I'm good, I'm ready type of shit. It's a collective team decision, but he's 10-0. He's 10-0, bro, and he's only gone, this is second 10 round, and he's never gone 10. He's never gone past, 8?
Yeah, but Andre Ward did say if he could have his way, he would move him just a little bit slower. I've seen that. I heard that.
Well,
today
there you go, man. There you go.
Call.
Join us on the betting show, because we're gonna have a lot to talk about. That's for sure, for sure.
But Carlos, man, I just think Frank Galarza may be a little bit past his peak. I think,
yeah. Well, I mean, look, I don't know about past the peak, but he just ain't got the firepower.
Yeah, and but if he's able to outwit Karlos Balderas for the first 4 to 5 rounds, Karlos always seems to just slow down a tad bit, and the later rounds.
That's that Dominican coming out of him, bro. He probably ain't training full time. Who's his trainer?
Man, I can't.
I thought it was Julio Diaz. I thought it was Julio Diaz out there in Palm Springs.
I look at his MB box rig in a second. But yeah, man.
Jemmy said Puerto Ricans looking for their next Miguel Cotto. Shit, if Pitufo knock off motherfucking Shakur, people gonna start putting some shine on him. That's for sure.
Definitely, man. Definitely, but I highly think that's gonna happen.
Yeah, me too. You know who I'm picking. But
yeah. But yeah, man. I got Carlos, man. Probably by stoppage again. I mean, guys been on the road here lately. Definitely gonna be a player. And
damn, they ain't even got this fight on BoxRec. What's going on?
What fight?
Karlos Balderas versus Frank Galarza.
Really?
That's cray.
No, they don't. Maybe it's a late replacement.
Did you check if it's on the schedule on our schedule or ESPN schedule?
This is where everything came from. Is ESPN. Yeah,
okay.
That's why I get all my boxing stuff from.
Yeah, no, they right anyway because they run Top Rank. Did you see how official the .com looks today? Like, if you go to the .com, there's a whole tab says Terence Crawford highlights, and then it got like not the last 5 fights. They picked, because they ain't put Gamboa. They ain't want to show him had a stinky leg, so they put all the other ones there.
I mean, Roy showed it on his Ring IQ, which is on ESPN Plus. Ring Science. If you haven't seen it, it's definitely a good detailed breakdown of fighters' strengths, weaknesses, and what they're looking for when they're fighting. I really enjoyed it. It's about 18 minutes long, so if you get a chance to check it out, definitely worth to watch.
See, so they got a tab that says Crawford Khan, and Then they got a tab for Crawford Khan versus, the pay-per-view. They even got a tab for Top Rank Boxing. Top Rank, they really did their thing with this deal, to get some exposure.
Hey, we still got Dion?
We do. You needed to remind me.
Hey, man, that's what I'm here for, big dog. I'll let you do that in the background while we I really don't want to move on just yet because I want to get Dion's thoughts on this second topic that we have. So I'm going to just leave it right there. But wrapping up this ESPN pay-per-view card, I mean, we all know that it's going to be Saturday night at 9 o'clock. The undercard, which will kick off at 6 o'clock on ESPN2. So if you want to check that out, it's like 5 fights on that platform before they switch over to the pay-per-view. I believe Tim Bradley, Joe Tessitore, and Andre Ward will be calling the fight. I did a conference call with them today, so if you want to go check that out, it's on the YouTube channel. And big ups to Ron G, saying he's out there getting interviews, getting content for the channel. He's going to be at the Crawford and Khan fight. Danny, our man, Ringwald Danny, will be at the Danny Garcia and Granados fight. So we all know how Danny going to show up, man. Crispy did a motherfucker. So if y'all see Danny out there, make sure y'all chunk the deuces at him. Same thing go for Ron. And, man, I'm excited for this weekend, man. Like, I cannot explain to you guys the excitement I get when I hear Deontay Wilder is about to be in the ring or Terence Crawford is about to be in the ring because I know two things about those two fighters. That they are going to compete and they are going to give the fans something worth watching. Anytime when you watch those guys fight, if you hate them, love them, no matter what, they give guys what you come to see. Terence Crawford goes out there and puts on a boxing clinic, beats guys up, not afraid to get his nose dirty. He will stand toe-to-toe with you if when and if the situation calls for it. And we with Deontay Wilder, I mean, we all know with that right hand, he decapitates people. So, yeah, Amir Khan, man, I think people got to start recognizing that Amir Khan's chin is not as suspect as we think. He got caught by Brady Prescott, sure enough, and Brady at the time was an up-and-coming top kind of guy. And, yeah, he got caught. But
Mike, we got Dion on the line. Let me go out to him. Dion Nicholson, WBC USBA champ in Alabama. What's going on, champ? How you doing?
What's up, man? How you doing?
We're good, man. Happy to have you. Happy that you could come on the show and make this announcement. Things look to be official for you, so go ahead and let the world know when's your next fight and where it will be taking place.
My fight, May 18th in New York at the Barclays Center on the Deontay Wilder versus Brazil undercard against a guy named Bryan Howard.
Now, how long have you been knowing about this opponent? Because it's about 6.5 weeks out before the date. Did you at least know the name, or was this all just falling into place now?
It just fell into place. My other opponent, he didn't come through. We tried to send the contract out to Al San, but I guess he didn't go through with us. But the dude Bryan, he was the next available guy, so we sent it out and they sent it back.
Well, Bryan's coming off a KO win in the first round over Garrett Wilson, and he looks to have a significant height reach on you. How is it fighting a taller man? I mean, this guy is listed on BoxRec at a 6'2", with a 75-inch reach advantage.
Just the same as my last opponent. My last opponent was 6'2", and it don't the size and height. That don't matter. That don't matter when you're a fighter, man. Especially if you got a good skill set.
And this fight will be a cruiserweight fight, right?
Yeah, this be my last fight at cruiserweight.
Oh, okay. So you're gonna make the move after this one?
Down to we're gonna drop down to light heavyweight.
Nice. Well, let me bring on Hot Sauce Michael Gross in here, Mike.
What's going on, Dion, man? Hopefully everything's going
good
with you.
Mike? Yeah, everything good, man. Camp going good. I'm feeling good.
I want to ask you, being that your next opponent is going to have the height and reach advantage on you, how do you attack a guy that has those advantages on you?
Oh, just be slippery, man. Slipping is playing and establishing my jab and finding my distance and cutting the ring off, getting on the inside of them. But also, what a lot of people don't know is, man, I got long arms, man. My arms like I'm 6'2".
Absolutely.
What kind? You'll be able to touch me.
Yeah, I feel you. Yeah, you do have long arms. What kind of pressure is there on you? Because you're going to be on a big card and you're going to be in New York. Like, what kind of pressure are you putting on yourself, and what kind of expectation are you putting on yourself in this coming up fight?
I look at it as I look at every other fight, man. It's just I'm training as if I'm going against Superman. I train like that every time. So it's really no pressure, man. I'm used to crowds and things of that nature. So I'm not worried about no crowds or nothing like that. There ain't no pressure on me. I'm a natural fighter.
Okay, got you, man. Got you. And I definitely feel where you're coming from. I got one last question for you. I want to get your reaction to the news of Jarrell Miller popping for PEDs. Like, what was your first thought in your mind when you heard that news?
Actually, room for Jarrell Miller to win the fight, but I can't want to I really don't talk negative about people, because I really don't know his situation, so I can't say, but I was very disappointed that the fight not gonna happen. You know what I mean? Because I was rooting for him.
Yeah, I think we all are a little disappointed that the fight won't be going forward. I know I said that was my last question, but something just came up in my mind. You said you're moving down to 175. Anthony Yarde just, I believe, accepted an offer to go fight Kovalev over in Russia. What's your reaction to this, and do you think that he's going to be able to get the job done over in Russia?
I don't know, man. I honestly don't know, because I never seen him in the ring with a opponent like Kovalev. So people may be surprised, you know what I mean? Or it may go like everybody saying they're gonna go, Kovalev and knock him out, things can happen. So, Kovalev ain't unbeatable. We didn't see that, So I don't know.
Dion,
I can't say. What's up, brother?
I was just gonna ask, do you plan on using Robert Alfonso for? Is it Alfonso? I always say Alfonso. I think it's Alonzo. Fuck, I think it's Alonzo. But are you gonna use him for?
That's my homeboy.
Yeah, you gonna use him for sparring though because of his height, or too heavy?
Nah, he's not too heavy, man. Fonzo and work, man. Robert on work. He'll tell you. I hit like, he tell you I hit like a heavyweight. I actually sparred a lot of heavyweight, man. I sparred what's his name? Deontay fought him, do hoppers. I just sparred Avery. I just sparred most of Deontay's sparring partners, and they'll tell you like how I'm coming. But we bringing in Raphael Murphy in camp. He was in my last camp, and a couple guys from our gym that's tall. That's taller guys.
So you said there wasn't going to be any pressure, but are you looking to make a statement in this particular fight? Obviously, you're going to be introduced to a pro-Wilder crowd. You being from Alabama, you can easily pick up some fans out there,
Oh man, every fight that I ever fought, man, I always been an excited fight. I always been a person that pushed the issue in the fight. I always been that type of guy, So gonna be an explosive fight. You know, that I don't get the crowd standing up and ruining the room. You know what I mean? So I'm looking forward to going in there and handling my business and putting it out of shape.
So my last one is coming from the public. They want to know who's your manager. I'm assuming Jay, right? Or is it Coach Cuz?
He's my advisor.
All right. Well,
he's my advisor. So
those are all my questions.
He's working on.
I'm sorry. You're breaking up just a little bit.
I did that.
Well, Dion, I want to thank you, obviously, for giving us the opportunity to come on the show and break that news of your new fight. If you want, give out your social media for anybody who isn't following you can do so, and we'll see you in the Barclays Center sooner than later.
You can follow me on Instagram at Dion Equalizer, and you also can follow me on Facebook at Dion Nicholson.
Well, all right. Thank you, brother. Thanks again for coming on the show. All right. There you have it. Dion Nicholson, the WBC USBA Cruiserweight champ. Great news, Mike. He's going to be moving down in weight. Interesting to see him down at 175, being as though we've had the opportunity to see him spar with all types of guys. Like he just said, he spars most of Deontay's sparring partners. So to see if that power carries down is going to be very interesting.
Yeah, I think it will, man. The guy puts in incredible work when he goes to the gym. I've seen him, been in there with him. Definitely a hard worker. And if I think he moves down to 175, he's definitely going to be a problem for anybody coming up. But yeah, real quick, you want to get some more thoughts on this Jarrell Miller PD field test? Joshua's still looking for an opponent.
So Miller, we're moving on. We're moving to the next topic.
Yeah. We wrapped up.
Okay, we're wrapping it up then. So you said AJ, right?
Yeah, looking for an opponent, but Jarrell Miller claims he didn't take it knowingly and he's innocent.
I mean, look, bro. I mean that's the written excuse. I didn't know. I wouldn't know. If I knew, I wouldn't take it. At this point, that excuse is there to save the fighter. Like, how don't you know? Like, at this day and age, we've watched too many people pop over and over. Like, how many times are we just gonna keep saying that a fighter should know what he puts in his body? Like, we could only say it, but so much. They gotta actually start listening. They have to actually start Googling some of this shit. And it's scary because if it's true, what he was taking, that shit is scary, bro. That shit is scary.
Anything you're taking, man. But they have spots down that take over the counter medicine, and they actually test them to make sure that they're not contaminated. Because sometimes these big companies, they mix a lot of shit in the same thing, and then they bring another batch in of something totally different, and the little residue from what they just mixed earlier could be in there. So it's a possibility. Highly unlikely, you know what I'm saying? Fool me once, shame on you, you know what I'm saying? People forget that.
Right, and this is second time.
Yeah, and like the famous George Bush always say, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, you can't get fooled again. You cannot get fooled twice, man. And for a guy who was given, the lottery ticket to not cash it in, it just doesn't make much sense to me. And I never looked at Big Baby as a cheater. I mean, he didn't strike me as one of those guys that did this kind of stuff. But at the end of the day, man, 2 times somebody got to be held accountable, and it's got to be you, Big Baby.
Yeah, man. The first test was like March 20th, so it took almost little less than a month to get some results. I wonder now if they can expedite it since the A sample tested positive. Can they just go to the lab, pop the fridge, get that B sample, push this thing forward and see if he can clear his name, or, we know the truth.
His B sample will be tested next week, and should be getting tested right now, and the results of the test should be coming out next week.
So
I heard.
So listen to me. I haven't said this yet, and that's great. This is our third time talking about this topic. That's how hot it is, but perfect for me to say this particular thing during the flagship where most people listen. What if this is all just to drum up attention? What if now the B sample comes back clean and the fight's back on? I mean, they say there was a sellout, but there's tickets still available. There isn't any buzz about it. No one's calling into this show saying, yo, Big Baby AJ, I can't wait. They talking about Crawford and Earl. They ain't even talking about Crawford and Khan. Like, we know what people are asking for.
I mean, just because people aren't necessarily screaming about it, I see a lot of AJ content, not necessarily Big Baby because he took himself off the grid, in my opinion, not doing a whole lot of press. But as far as AJ's out here, man. I was watching the fucking NBA playoffs the other night. Commercial came on for Beats. He was in the commercial with LeBron James. He was in a
but
Hugo Boss commercial.
Did they say AJ Miller, June 1st, Madison Square Garden?
Oh no.
Exactly, and that's what I'm saying. There's no buzz for this fight. And look, I know this is a big hypothetical. Like, this is, totally, fucking conspiracy theorist island. But what if, bro? They needed attention. They got it now. Everybody's buzzing now.
That's the bad kind of attention, though, man. You don't want to put a fight in jeopardy, you know what I'm saying? Because
I thought all work was good work. What you talking about?
All publicity is not good publicity. I mean, I guess it is, but in a sense, some people are going to look at Big Baby as a cheater now, no matter if the B sample comes back clear or not. They still gonna call into this show if he beats AJ. Oh, he was doping. He did this. He did that. You know what I'm saying? So the stigma is already on there. But I guess I can see what you're saying. Well, yeah.
I mean, look, think about it. Wilder kind of did it, even if it was unknowingly.
I mean,
Luis Ortiz popped, and then they gave him an excuse that he was on blood pressure medicine, and we accepted it, and we took the fight, and we loved the fight. You just never know.
It wasn't the same date as the original fight was planned. They fought Severn, then they rescheduled from March.
But he also didn't contest it. He came forward and said, no, I am dirty because of this medicine. Big Baby is saying I'm clean. So all I'm saying is the conspiracy would be the B sample's clean and they still make the fight because
we seen it with Manuel Char. I mean, it's entirely possible that the B sample comes back clean.
Yeah, and look, Manuel Char, ain't nobody calling him a cheat no more. That was quick,
Yeah.
But we got a super chat from Silver. Well, no, Slip. I'd have no clue what these guys here. You want to try it, Sylvester?
I gotta open up my window and switch to the boxing account. But I've seen it Silver something.
No, I think it's Sylvester. I don't know. Keep working.
Why y'all make these damn screen names so fucking hard to read, man?
No, it says TBV. Keep working hard, B. Hope a replacement soon. I guess he's talking hope for a replacement in terms of the AJ and Big Baby fight.
Yeah, we definitely hoping for a replacement. I think, man.
This one had me. Look, man. I just want to go back to the press conference because this is the last bit of buzz. This got me out of New Jersey. I drove to New York. I paid the $65 underground parking for this, and I'm kind of upset we're not getting it. But let me go to the clip.
There's no doubt about that. There's no doubt. He's an ex-kickboxer. Number 1 million little bitch. I'm knocking the fuck out of June first.
Yo, this is what I was laughing the whole time at the presser.
Drug abuser, punches like a fairy. Fury knocked him out 7 times, right?
Yo, Fury knocked him out 7 times.
Not meant to say knock him down.
I know.
He called him a drug abuser. I mean,
and that's the thing. This is why I'm playing it because Yo, Big Baby, the one was calling him a drug chief. Said, "Yo, this you got a drug exemption and all this." And now look where we at, bro.
A couple years ago, Deontay Wilder caught him the same thing on a ride, man. He pretty much laid it out, man, like 2 years ago. So it's like, man, it's like this, man. Sometimes where there's smoke, there's fucking fire. And at the end of the day, I'm not in Big Baby's camp, so I'm not privy to what he was doing. But 2 times, it's just not a good look, man. You got a lot of rebuilding to your what's the word for the fucking public people? Your profile, for lack of a better word, to like rebuild, man. So
I mean, if the zone doesn't cut him, like if Matchroom Boxing doesn't cut him, he can easily rebuild. You know what I mean? I mean, look, you got the Jermaine Franklins, the Ottawa Wildlands, the Hargrovics. You're just gonna be in tough now. You know, your next fight might be a Flip, or a Phillip, or a Chisora, you know, or a Dillian White. Like
I was creeping under Big Baby's post, boy. I mean, you talking about people out there burying him. I mean, they are people out there putting needles.
UK fans.
I mean, yeah, hey, when you get people this kind of ammunition, man, you got to take the good with the bad. Well, yeah, we can move on. Hopefully, Big Baby. I mean, hopefully everything comes back with the B sample, and all this is just like for nothing. But the person that I think is gonna get the fight.
Let me finish with the clip. I'm sorry, I just
Start it over, man. Start it over.
Softest puncher in the heavyweight division.
Your mom think I'm hitting hard though.
Yo, he said you the softest puncher in the heavyweight division. Your mom think I hit hard though. Yo, what does he even mean by that? Is it sexual? Because I mean, he almost sound like a woman beater. No, he could sound like a woman beater right there. Talking about your mom think I hit hard though.
He ain't definitely talking about that. You know what he talking about. Yeah, I can't. Well, you a motherfucker, boy.
I don't know what you're talking about. Let me go to the tape.
You'd be lucky I pay her rent now.
Yeah.
I pay her rent now.
Yeah.
I pay her rent.
I would jump on this car.
I pay your mom rent now.
Yo, what's gonna happen to the rent now? Because ain't nobody getting paid.
I was thinking about this right here. Well, if Anthony Joshua would have came out and said your mom is still invited to the fight, no matter if you're not fighting or not, that nigga would have went down in my book as a savage of the year. That shit right there would have been perfect for a media frenzy. You know what I'm saying? So, but he didn't. Maybe I gotta give these guys tips on how to get their exposure up. You feel me? But it is what it is. Joshua, if you're listening, it's not too late to post that clip.
Sam will come over and slap shit out you.
I'm your landlord.
Sam will come over and slap shit out you right now. If you gangster, Sam will come and slap shit out you right now.
Bruh, that shit had me pissed off. I was like, yo, Big Baby think like he in high school. Baddest man smack my hand. Remember that shit, Mike? Baddest man smack my hand. Baddest man. Like, come on, bro. Why you need somebody to amp you up? If you want to smack the shit out of somebody, you gonna get up and smack the shit out of somebody. And on top of that, we all know you wasn't gonna be able to get up and smack the shit out of him. The minute he would have got up aggressively, security was going to swarm.
And Neil would have tackled his ass.
They was going to swarm.
Neil would have sprayed water on that nigga. But yeah, man, you got any more clips to play before we get to this Danny and Granados card?
I mean...
Hey, then. You know why? Because you're a pussy, that's why. Sam won't come over there and slap fight. And mark my word, Eddie can't stop me from coming through him.
Yo, I'm telling you, man, I'm mad this ain't happening. I hope Big Baby could clear his name and maybe, we could get this one a little later.
Does Big Baby get a big fight again? I mean,
no, I told you he got to go through the ringer. You got to give him. He got to go to. He got to go to the contender route. Like he got to fight other contenders to earn that spot again, right? Like I don't know. You keep bringing up Joseph Parker as a good fight. Joseph's, Dillian's, those fights are the fights that he.
I think Eddie said something about if Chisora wins tomorrow, then he wants to make Chisora Parker for that June 1st card.
So we're going to go on and get to the Danny Garcia versus Adrian Granados, Saturday, April 20th, 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, live on Fox. Going to be basically going up against the Terence Crawford pay-per-view. And I don't know how strong this undercard is. I'll be taking a look at it for the first time with you.
Man, it's not that deep, you know what I'm saying? But we do have Danny Garcia versus Adrian Granados in the main event. Danny first time back since he's lost to Sean. Danny saying all the right things. Looks like he's in tremendous shape. Had a media day yesterday, media workout. Looked like he was in tremendous shape. Did some talking with the media. Danny still has a lot of confidence in himself. Still believe that he's top welterweight in the division, and his journey starts Saturday against Adrian Granados. We all know that Granados is extremely tough. Gave Sean Porter a damn good fight. Gave Adrian Broner a damn good fight. Some people thought he beat Adrian Broner. Yeah, man, he's one of those guys that is going to bring it. We seen him in there against Javier Fortuna when Fortuna was knocked out of the ring. You know what I'm saying? So he brought it against him. He's just one of those tough-minded guys that don't take crap and is always willing to fight. I thoroughly expect this to be a damn good fight, but we all know Danny, man. If he catches somebody with that left hook, man, he's gonna hurt him. So, a tricky matchup.
You know, I need Danny to get another win like the Rios
knockout.
Yeah, man. You just need those type of wins when you're talking about this type of opponent. Now I know Granados is a tough guy. You know, he's giving good fights and all that good stuff. But if you want to be with the elites, you need to give those types of performances that mention you with the elites.
I really just hate it for Adrian, though, man. He's fighting at a weight class at 147, which, in my opinion, is not his natural weight class. I feel like if he was fighting at 140, he'll be giving guys a lot more trouble. And
yeah, but Mike, you don't think that was a long time ago? Like
that
at
was
this
a long time
point,
ago, but
he's a fucking welterweight, man.
He doesn't when you see his body, it's like he doesn't look overly muscular. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I just think that if he was fighting at 140, then he'll be a fucking dangerous ass dude. But at 147, he's just gonna give people good fights and possibly go to a decision. I mean, he's not the A side, so he's gonna have to go out there and go above and beyond if he's expects to get the decision over Danny Garcia. I mean, I'm going with Danny in this fight. I mean, he's a favorite. He's a betting favorite. He's like a minus 1,700 or something like that. So I'm gonna go with Danny, and I think Danny's gonna win a 12-round decision. Adrian is a damn tough fighter. If Danny can just get his timing down, man, we'll see that Danny we saw against Rios, that Danny we saw against Khan. I mean, we'll see that Danny just get his timing down and able to connect.
Yeah, I mean, listen, man, Danny needs this win, man. This is more about how he gets
he definitely needs to win, but I just feel like I wouldn't necessarily say a showcase, but it's definitely set up for him to win.
Oh, you think it's set up for him to win? I
mean, yeah. I think it is. I don't think Granados has the power to make Danny fearful of him. And he comes to fight, so there's going to be engagement. Absolutely going to be engagement. But yeah, I got Danny in that fight. I'm sure you roll with Danny too.
Yes, yes, I am by decision actually.
We got return of one of the heavyweights that I've been wanting to see for a while now.
Andy Ruiz,
yes, sir. Yes, sir. He's finally back in the ring, man. After that ESPN Plus debacle when half of his fight wasn't shown. But yeah, man, I'm glad to see him with Al Heyman. Glad to see him back with PPC. And Alexander Dimitrenko. He's a name that we've been hearing for a while, but it pretty much was brought in as a opponent. I really haven't seen Dimitrenko fight that many times. I think I've seen him like once or twice, and I forget what fight that was. But Andrew Ruiz has fast hands, those slick combinations, damn good boxer, and she'll be the high favorite in this fight. Only thing that Andy really don't have is that one punch kind of heavyweight concussive kind of power. You know what I'm saying? It's always like a multiple of combination that he uses to get people up out of there.
Yeah, listen, he's been training for a long time.
Look,
while he's been off, he's been training. He switched trainers. He's with Manuel Robles. He looks good. I follow him on social media. He looks good, but you know how it is. No disrespect to him, but everyone, pads don't hit back.
Yeah. Pads don't hit back.
Pads don't hit back, and him and his trainer doing a lot of pad work on Instagram. But the power seems there.
Yeah.
Like,
I'm a firm believer,
loud.
man. Like, look, I'm like Danny, man. I've been thinking about it, like sparring shit. You don't want to waste too much. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to waste too much in the ring. If you get sparring in, you know what I'm saying, maybe once or twice a week, then it's good. I just don't believe that you should go in there and take overly a punishment. That's why I'm not sparring before my fights. If you guys want me to send some pad work in, I'll gladly do that. But sparring, I'm not about to sit down with somebody I don't know and let them wail on me. I don't know this nigga from a can of paint. You feel me? But it is what it is.
That's gonna be very detrimental in your fight. I know you don't want to believe it, and everybody's got their own. Listen, Doomy goes through hell with me in training, bro, because I'm not a fighter that's just gonna that's just gonna do whatever you tell me to do.
Gotcha.
Especially at this age, like certain shit, nigga, we just ain't doing. I ain't hurting myself for you. So I hear you, man. You want to take control, you can, but the advice that I've given everyone is the same advice that I'll give you, and there is no simulation for fight night.
No, not at all.
And the closest, and let me tell you, ever since we started Border Wars, you could go through interviews with me and Keith and Danny and just multiple fighters. Ever since we started Border Wars, all my questions started to gear towards preparation and what could you do and that anxiety. And the answer has always been, you got to get in there. You just got to spar. The more you spar, the more you spar. And that's why I brought up Jermaine Franklin the last time that we were reviewing his fight, because it was like, yo, my man's a big boy. He's still out there enjoying, obviously, some greasy food, but he moving like Big Baby, right? And he ain't breathing heavy. So he impressed me, man. He impressed me. I know he didn't impress many. He impressed me slightly with what he did. And yeah, man, I want to see more of him. But I'm just saying, man, you don't want to spar. I hope that doesn't hurt you in the long run. I hope it doesn't hurt you in the long run.
It won't, man. It won't. You know what I'm saying? When you got great decision, it just got to come out when you want it to.
When you got what?
When you got great decision, it got to come out in those high pressure moments.
No, I hear you, man. I hear you. Yo, I actually seen your opponent. He was oh shit, my bad, champion.
Let me get this super chat real quick. Then you get to my opponent. We got one from Calvin Muffet. Everyone wants to fight AJ until they are offered the fight. Then it's like, nope. But go ahead. What you were saying? You see my opponent do what? What up, Big Nick?
Oh, I seen your opponent hit on the bag and shit. He Vin Diesel, man.
Yeah, man. He's skinny. He's skinny.
He Vin Diesel for real. It's like, okay.
I ain't worried about it, man. I'm telling y'all, when y'all see me in the ring, y'all gonna be like, damn, Mike, I didn't know.
Oh, word?
Bro, I'm taking this shit serious, man. Like when I go to the gym, I'm doing 3 minutes around fucking 15 to fucking 20 rounds. I'm not shortcutting. I'm doing fucking shadow boxing with weights 3 rounds, shadow boxing without weights 3 rounds, fucking going to the heavy bag, going to the little hanging bag, going to the kicking bag. Then I'm doing pad work. Then I got this fucking lady or dude or whoever's there.
But Mike, none of that ain't somebody coming at you. Let me tell you something. Look, I'm on the future age shit. Look, I use the iWatch, right? Or Apple Watch. And I got from my man, what's his name? Mikhail Fox. I got the Hiscos punch tracker. So I know how many punches I'm throwing. So I know if today I didn't work as hard as yesterday, or if today I worked harder than last week. And by wearing those, there's a clear indication. I'm throwing 100 and something punches around, then it's sparring time. You lucky if you getting 20. Because, bruh, them punches coming back.
I know they're coming back. That's why I got somebody throwing punches at me while I'm slipping and sliding and shooting back. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing everything that they're trying to simulate. I'm just not about to take punishment when I don't need to. punishment to come motherfucking May 31st if he lasts.
I don't even see how that's punishment with headgear, and you could use sparring headgear. You don't got to use the competition headgear for sparring.
I want to make sure I'm on a level playing field. If I spar somebody, they got to be in a chair, strapped in, legs and weight. So
you was trying to get me in a chair. Now you looking for a level playing field.
I was trying to get you in a chair too. When I tell you, get in the chair, nigga, we can spar, and we're gonna strap your ass in. So you can't Turkish shit. You know what I'm saying? But you ain't want to do that. You said if I get in a chair, I don't want to wish that or speak that into the universe.
Nah, I don't
so
want
it is
that.
what it is. Like, man, I just want to make sure it's a level playing field. So you got to be strapped in from the waist down, and legs got to be strapped in too, so you can't torque.
Not me,
if I get that, if I get that, I'll be glad to put some sparring up.
Listen, we got a super chat from Calvin. He says everyone wants to fight AJ until they're offered the fight. Then it's like, nope. I think you just said that, but he got it
and
twice.
All y'all niggas in the chat, man, make sure y'all stay on that same side y'all on now. You know what I'm saying? I keep telling people this. I tell people in the Border Wars chat, in the pre-pro chat. I tell Ness to his face. I tell y'all too. Stay on that side y'all at. I don't want to hear enough.
You stay on that side.
I am. Trust me.
You stay on that side because look, Joseph, mastermind. Joseph, who's a mastermind. And also was a coach to his brother in Border Wars 4.
Joseph got a fight yet? He got a fight.
He losing weight.
Tell me when he get a fight. Then he can give me some advice.
Oh shit, Joseph.
Is he a winning trainer or is he 0-1? Is he 0-1?
He 0-1. He 0-1. Yeah, that's Mike, get him, Mike.
No disrespect, Joseph. You know what I'm saying? It's just Mike's world right now.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying?
Can I read his super chat at least?
Y'all.
Can I read it? Okay. Joseph Super Chat says, Mike, listen to Ness. Sparring is essential. And I just want to preference that with this. He had his brother fight in Border Wars 4. They were submitting tape. They was doing the same thing. All them Texas boys do the same thing. They got that sparring in the woods. You know, they sparring in the backyard and in the park. And we told him that wasn't it. And then he got in there with Danny. He got in there with Swift Alvarez. Huh? Canelo Swift. He got in there with Canelo Swift. And them punches ain't stopped flying. Them punches ain't stopped flying.
We on a FaceTime call, right? This nigga Danny said, I ain't gonna lie, man. After Canelo popped for that clenbuterol, I looked into it. And nigga Joseph gonna screen out, I want my brother's fight stripped. I want his stripped in the record book.
Yo, but nah, because obviously Danny's body looked like he was on the what you call it? What was it when you ain't taking it? He was cycled off.
Yeah.
Cause he was fat. He was fat and drinking, bruh. Nah, Matt need that rematch. Matt need that rematch because morally it's like, damn, man, my man came off the street, came off drinking, smoking. He was smoking miles and shit and just got in the ring with me.
He's not putting in the work either, man. He ain't going to the gym sparring 4 days a week. You know what I'm saying?
No, he is now, though. He is now. You word is wrong. Yo, Danny called me the other day and we was talking boxing and obviously fights.
I thought you were talking about Matt. I'm like, damn, you still talking about Matt?
I don't know about Matt. I don't know about Matt is in the Border Wars chat, but I don't know if he spawned. But Danny was like, yo, you know, we talking what next fight he gonna cover, and then he was like, all right, Chan, I gotta go. I'm about to get these 4 rounds. I'm like, what you mean get 4 rounds? You lying? Like, nah, I've been spawned. I'm like, oh, okay. You know, but anyway, let's get back to the show. We went through Danny. Any other fights on that undercard?
Yeah,
I am excited about the Andy Ruiz. I'm gonna go ahead and pick him by stoppage because Brian Jennings stopped Andrei Dimitrenko. Just a lot of people stopped Andrei Dimitrenko. I know that. I think Mike, you didn't pick him by stoppage, right?
And the Ruiz, I just expect him to win. I mean, his power.
Yeah, nah, I think he
got to show me some power. But yeah, Dimitrenko is an opponent. He's not coming, in my opinion, in order to win. They brought him in.
Parker stopped this dude. Nah, man, come on, Ruiz, you could do it, baby.
We got
Pulev stopped him.
Brandon Figueroa versus Yonfrez Parejo for a 12-round vacant WBA interim junior featherweight title. Brandon Figueroa, it seems like this is his setup to get a world title and possibly face, I believe, Leo Santa Cruz, right? At 126.
Look who's under Brandon. Ain't that our guy? Ain't that who we made money with, Jennison?
Yeah, but I got Jorge Cota in a parlay this fight. He's a
Come
common
on, man.
opponent.
Come on, champ. That's all betting show informations.
My bad. Yeah, but yes, and yeah, man, he's in a good fight with Jorge Cota. Alfredo Angulo fights Evert Bravo, and Karlos Balderas is back versus Luis May.
Bro, he stopped Madman too.
Who that?
Oh, that was their second fight. Jeison.
Oh yeah, one more fight. Rico Espinoza and John Real Casimiro. That's one of Ron favorite guy, Casimiro, in a 12-round for a vacant WBO interim bantamweight title. So yeah, man, a lot of fights this weekend. One more card that we got is the DAZN card / Sky Sports, which is pretty packed, man. In my opinion, headliner will be none other than the popular British fighter Dave Allen. He's fighting Lucas Brown. For Dave Allen to be headlining over Derek Chisora says some shit about how popular Dave Allen is over in the UK. Even though Dave Allen is not a fucking fly on the wall here.
You can look at it that way, but you got to remember Chisora's coming off a knockout loss. It would be disrespectful.
Chisora's done 2 pay-per-views, though, with Dylan White. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you can say what you want. Kell Brook was coming off a loss. He's still a headline. You know, I mean, it is what it is, but it just goes to show the level of stardom Dave Allen has. Eddie Hearn says when Dave Allen does like digital stuff with Sky Sports or IFL TV, he always does some of the best numbers outside of AJ. So my hat's off to Dave Allen. I seen Dave Allen fight Luis Ortiz, Dylan White back to back. I've seen Dave Allen go out there and knock out Nick Webb completely the fuck out. I've seen Dave Allen go over to France and get really beat up by Tony Yoka, but definitely stayed in the fight, didn't get stopped. Well, the ref waved it off or something like that. So I think he
Yo,
did get
Mike,
stopped.
you've become the ultimate UK fan, bro.
No, bro.
You got people in the UK saying that Dave Allen, Lucas Brown's the ultimate shit show. And,
it's a shit show. I mean, I wouldn't say it's a shit show because
there's C-level fighters headlining.
I know, bro, and that just goes to the stardom of how big Dave Allen is. I mean, Derek Chisora is a top 15, top 20 heavyweight, and he's not even headlining. But this fight is going to be a competitive fight. I mean, we've seen Dave Allen in there, and we've seen Lucas Brown in there. They both lost to Dylan White, so why not let these two guys get it on? I mean, some fights don't have to necessarily be high stakes and high rewards. Some fights can just be damn good scraps, and I feel like this fight, somebody's going to get knocked out, and in my opinion, is well worth a watch. But yeah, I'm going to go just based off the level of opponent. I'm going to go with Lucas Brown, even though I like Dave Allen a lot. I'm going to go with Lucas Brown because he's been in the ring with, you know what, fuck that. I'm going Dave Allen. You heard it here first. I'm going Dave Allen to beat Lucas Brown tomorrow. I think it just set up for Dave Allen. Spotlight, O2 Arena, Sky Sports Live, The Zone Live. You headliner. Guys, it's time to fucking nut up, Dave, and show people that you can be a British level superstar. We seen what's the guy's name that just retired? Tony Bellew make a damn good living of being a UK superstar. So it's entirely possible.
All right. If you enjoy the podcast, hit that thumbs up button. It helps with the visibility of the show. What's up, Mike?
You ain't gonna pick no fight? You say, fuck that fight, son.
What fight you was talking about?
Dave Allen, Lucas Brown.
Oh, okay. Dave Allen, fuck, man. That's so tough to pick. You figured Lucas is the one with the pedigree, but, I mean, he's also the one that's so undisciplined. Dave has been saying all the right things, and his body looks like he took this training camp seriously. I'll go with Dave Allen, man. He's got momentum. You know, Lucas Brown is you know, best known for being stopped by your mans.
Yeah, on the undercard real quick, we got Derek Chisora versus Sanaa Gashi in a 10-round heavyweight fight. I totally think Derek Chisora should get this victory, but Sanaa Gashi has been talking a lot of shit. Did a nice press conference today. It really seems like he's focused and really ready and willing to to engage with Derek Chisora, and we don't know how Derek is going to be off the knockout loss to Dillian White. So I think that's another good fight. But if I had to lean towards somebody, I would lean towards Derek Chisora. So now Gashi, really don't know much about him. I'll be doing my homework tonight on him to see if he's a possible selection in tomorrow's betting show. But yeah, I got Chisora in there.
Didn't he get stopped by somebody, Gashi?
He just lost to.
He was just somebody else tune up, right? He was just someone else's tune up.
I think he lost to Tacken. Yeah.
Yeah, man, and shit. Derek's last fight, he looked good.
Yeah.
And this fight, he changed again, right? He got like Caldwell now, so I don't know, champ.
On the undercard, we got Josh Kelly, pretty boy. He's back against a guy, first name I can't even say. Maybe Ness can put it in Jeffrey for me, but I can't say his name. So, but he's in a 10-round welterweight fight, and I think after this fight, if he's come through successful, the EBU has ordered him and David Avanesian for the European title. So, hopefully, we'll get to see that fight. One of my favorite prospects over in the UK, Conor Ben, is also on that card. He's fighting a guy named Jasif. Can't say his last name, but 8-round welterweight fight. Shannon Courtney, as the net said, she's on that card. And Nikita Ababi, one of the not Alex Compton kids, but what it's called now? Ness? That gym?
Sosa Crew, man.
Sosa Crew, man, Jim, and he's gonna be over in the UK fighting, so that's a good look for him, get him more exposure with the UK public. 4-round middleweight fight. I thoroughly expect this guy to come out and put on the show like he always does. Any thoughts on that before I get to these notes and we can get to these callers?
Nah, man.
All right. Marik Garcia signs with Eddie Hearn. Eyes the heavyweight division. Deontay Wilder.
Eyes? I thought it said he's moved. I got the official press release. I thought he's moving to the heavyweight division.
Yeah. Eyes like moving up. You know what I'm saying? That's why I was saying like he's looking.
No, I thought eyes meant like he's just looking.
Eyes making his debut. My bad, man. Maybe I should have used a better verb. I apologize. Deontay Wilder is very disappointed in Miller. Says he let his family down. Had a big payday that he didn't cash in on. And there's no room for PEDs in the sport of boxing. So that's coming from the WBC heavyweight champ. Man, it's just been a sore subject all week, man. A lot of people are highly upset with what's going on. Another news that knows that Ness is gonna love. Clarissa Shields says she beats up Keith Thurman and gives Triple G a run for his money. No comment.
She wildin', bro. She ain't got the power. If it wasn't for the power, I would even think about it. But like the power ain't there to keep Thurman and Triple G. I get it though. She's trying to make them headlines, man. She's trying to get them headlines.
You gotta do what you gotta do, man.
Yeah,
Frank Warren wants to make Billy Joe Saunders and UCF for the full WBO title. Since Gilberto Ramirez, it seems like he's going to be a light heavyweight moving forward. Leo Santa Cruz says he has no fear in fighting Gervonta Davis. So that's a big words coming from Leo, man. He beat Adam Morris twice, which was going to be opponent for Gervonta Davis. But I just think that's a big leap up for Leo Santa Cruz. At least get a couple fights in the division first and see how you like it before you try to bark up at Davis Street. But who knows, man? Dare to be great. Mayweather announcement was not boxing. It was that he's joining a website called Daily Numbers, and they do fantasy sports. So he's going to be endorsing that and have some kind of agreement with them. Brantrick and the WBSS reach an agreement for the Josh Taylor fight. So that fight is going to take place, I believe, 5/18 or something like that. So that's signed, sealed, and delivered. Regis will be fighting next week, so we got traction in the WBS Super Series. David Lemieux had a hand injury and withdrawals from the John Ryder fight, which was on the Canelo and Jacobs undercard. Don't know what actually happened to his hand. I just know that he had a hand injury and pulled out from that fight. Joseph Diaz and Freddie Fonseca added to the Canelo and Jacobs card. And Joe Joyce parts ways with Abel Sanchez.
Yo, I seen that, man. Yo. He went with Adam Booth, though. I wonder if that was just a local thing. Like, I live in the UK. I need to be in the UK.
No, I didn't know he even chose Adam Booth. Wow. And last but not least, Katie Taylor and Define Pearson are going to unify and become the next undisputed champion in boxing at the 135 division. So hats off to those ladies, and glad to see women boxing taking the forefront and making good fights.
For sure.
Yeah, that's it, man. Guys, go ahead and check out the DAZN link in the description box. If you want to sign up, go ahead and get your first month free. It's $19.99 a month after that, or $99 for the full month. If you want to go one step farther, head over to theboxingvoice.com/affiliate sponsors and click on the Amazon link. Bookmark that link, save that link, and do all your shopping through that link. It costs you nothing, but we do get a little kickback every time you use that link. Also, we have T-shirts in the store. Ness has the Top Rank dyed shirt, which has Chef Bob on it. But we have all kind of new designs over in the Boxing Voice store. So if you want to go check that out, do so now. Get you a fresh Border Wars hoodie. Get you a fresh T-shirt, man. Yeah, man, just do your thing. Also, man, Patreon. If y'all guys want to win some money, if you guys really, really want to win some money, and come on over to Patreon, man, tomorrow. It will be at
Look at him, champ.
Oh, look at him. We got the long sleeve.
Look at him.
The long sleeve. Okay,
look at him.
I mean, you got to stand up, dog.
Hold on.
You got to stand up.
Hold on. Appropriately so.
Okay, I see you.
Appropriate. Let me move the mic. What's happening this week, Mike?
We got some great fights going on.
And I gotta move this way.
Who's Chef Bobby's?
Bob Arum.
Oh, okay.
Top Rank Diet, Chef Bobby Special.
Okay.
What's on the menu? Okay. Little Jeff Horn on the menu.
I love Jeff Horn. Okay.
Yo. So I got the hooded tight because I like the hoodie. But you could get them however you want. You know what I'm saying? Short sleeve, all that good stuff. You know what I mean? What you think, Mike?
Yeah, motherfucker fresh, man. Look nice, man. I would have liked it more probably if it was like black or something like that. But they gray.
I mean, I chose the gray. You could get it on. You could get it on any color. You know what I mean? I chose the gray.
You can. Okay. Yeah, any color. Okay.
Oh yeah. Any color you want. There's no red available though on this particular style shirt. It's a next level shirt as well too. So anybody knows anything, it's nice, smooth, soft fit. You know what I'm saying? Looks good around the biceps. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm coming, motherfuckers. You think I'm retiring? Fooled you motherfuckers into signing up. Somebody getting stopped. That's all I'm saying.
Ooh, you talk green.
I mean, look, I got to. You got Ant out here talking about he stopping Cruz. Then you got you
out here, bro.
You out here talking about you stopping FOG.
Hey,
and then Sal talking about he stopping Jose.
They got to do what they got to do, man. Hey, motherfucker, the bar been set, bro. Don't come and me disrespect.
Yo, I want Wayne to sign up. Wayne, when you gonna sign up so I could fucking put your whole fucking face into the back of my fist, huh?
Hey, we got a super chat from my guy Andre Diacono. I need some winners tomorrow. Had to cut a check to the IRS on Monday. Need some funds from that FanDuel. I love the new screen production. Hashtag Patreon, baby.
That's
you
right.
already know Andre Diacono, man. We're going to have something for you tomorrow, man, like we always do. Hopefully be around, man.
No. Get out of here with that bullshit, man. Yo, 2 days in a row, you did it to me. Yesterday, I texted you and called you.
I was asleep
okay, that's fine. Cause I leave you hanging sometimes too. The truth is true. I leave you hanging. Today I hit you up too.
I was on a fucking conference call.
All right, but that's all I'm saying.
Shit was way longer than
No. What happened today was it got rescheduled. Whether you knew or you didn't, that interfered with the schedule. But I was on point.
That's my fucking gym time. I could have went to the gym today if I would have known it was gonna be rescheduled. But I'm in there tomorrow.
Bruh, I was in there alone. When I got there, Shadisha Green, and I got the interview with her too, and with her. So when I got there, Shadisha Green was just done, and the coach was leaving. I was basically alone after that. But we talked. He seen Border Wars 4. I sent him the linkage.
Okay.
And it's going down. He said he would love to have border wars in his gym. So you already know. Let's get on out to these callers. You know the number to call in. 1-425-569-5241. Time to get on out to these callers.
I'm going to go Fruities, man.
Remember to rate us 5 stars on iTunes.
What'd you say, cut off, Mike?
I was going to say, add my nigga Nestor Gibbs on Skype if you want that sound, crisp, cool sound quality on your car. I mean, if you want to sound perfect, get your ass on Skype.
Shout out to Ruin the 504 that says Patreon is on fire. Yes, it is, my friend. And I actually, I thought this was going to be our perfect week. We haven't had a perfect week on Patreon. We're searching for it, and I'm sure me and Mike will get it together, and we'll get that. And a perfect week means that we do every single show meant to be done on Patreon. But we're going to go out to the callers.
These calls are brought to you by El Camino Electrical Services, experts in electric vehicle charging stations. For consultations and turnkey installation, visit us at elcaminoelectricalservices.com.
Joseph in Texas, talk to me, baby. Shout out to all my truck drivers on the road. What it do, what it do, what it do?
Yo, what up, Nas? What up, baby? Mike, I'm damn near tempted to go for FOG now. You talking? I was over here trying to give you friendly advice, man. Now you almost made me want to see you get slept in the chair. Don't do that.
I think Mike dipped off. You know how he do. He walked off on you, man.
Oh, he see me calling inducted.
Yeah.
See, it's all worth it. No, man. Shit, I wasn't even gonna call in until I was like, damn, Mike gonna play these games with me. Hey, Ness, did you see what I sent in the pre-pro? That's got a lot of people upset though.
I did.
About Adelaide Bird is in the judging pool for potential judges for Canelo Jacobs.
Oh man.
Yeah. So.
There go Mike. There go Mike. Get at him. Get at him. There go Mike.
Yeah,
Mike, what's up with you, dog?
Who did Joe?
What's up with you, dog? I'm over here trying to get you friendly. You damn near got me wanting to go for FOG, man.
Hey, man, go for him. Like I told y'all niggas, stay on that side of the street.
I'd have had you back since they would, and now you want to act like Bud Crawford on me.
Hey, man.
That's how it be, man, when they get the big
Bud
fight.
got a fight going on. You know what I'm saying? I ain't with all this media shit.
I'd have been on Hot Sauce Gross team since day one, and now you flip it. Now you're not answering my questions at media day.
Bruh, he get a little bit of attention in the media, and now he forgot his friends, man. I seen this happen all the time.
Just don't pull a Mario on us, Mike. That's all I'm saying.
Man, if I pull a Mario on y'all, man, y'all got permission. When y'all see me, slap me on sight, because I'm always there.
And I'm just going to put this out there since you want to ask, Mike.
Mario!
I got my eye on Santiago and Dr. Mofongo's fight because I will be at the next Border Wars. And I want one of those guys when we get in there. So it's coming. It's coming. The weight's getting down. We're gonna be there.
Yo, Mike trying to rush you, man. Tell him you Konaki, man. You can't rush the process.
No. That was my plan from the beginning. Border War 6 is when I'm coming. Also, Matt is in training with the real trainer. He's getting his sparring in. So, Danny, you let us know. We want that get back. But that's my call, man. Y'all have a good one. Appreciate it.
Yes, sir. Thanks for calling in, Joseph. Appreciate that, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Who's on tap? Let's see. We got your man. We gonna stay in Texas, man. You know, boomerang style.
JD, motherfucker.
There's a lot of things I like to move, so just try to get on my games on my man down. I don't know why they gonna call me for I'm a 54-pounder, but I have a brother that's at 160.
Yo, what's the damn deal, fellas? First off, if I'm not mistaken, I think it's Eric Cruz's birthday. I want to send a shout out to the TBV fam. Happy birthday, and also to Marvin, man. Listen, I broke down. My truck broke down on the road, right? I hit Marvin up. He tried to walk me right through it. He was a lot of help, man. Shout out to him. But as far as the fight goes, man, listen, I got a bet with Jay from Orlando, and that bet is real simple. I got $75 that say Amir Khan goes the distance, and he got 75 that says Amir Khan gets stopped. What's my odds in that bet,
Man,
Mike?
if you get on 5 Dimes, Bovado, FanDuel right now, then you can make some money. It's like plus 433, so that's like 4-1. So for that $75, you get like 300.
I mean, why y'all keep making street bets is a mystery to me, man.
Me too.
When gambling
I
is
don't do it no
legit now, you getting so much money. Like, yo, Amir Khan was like a plus 300 just on money line. Imagine what he is by decision. Man, let me check this shit. I usually don't give out this advice on this.
Plus 1,700 by decision.
You
plus
know what I'm saying? Like, we do the advice on the
knockout.
Patreon, but you know you Patreon. I'm gonna find this FanDuel shit for you, but. Man, you better cancel that bet, man. Y'all friends, you might as well tell them, nah, we gonna put this on FanDuel.
Exactly.
Nah, man, he owed me money, man. He owed me money because he up in the bet system.
You about to owe him because Khan ain't going no motherfucking distance.
No, why do you think Khan getting stopped? Listen, I said this before,
brother, because Crawford stopped like his last 8 opponents. Like, what is you talking about, bro? And on top of that, look, friendly advice. Will this fight go to distance? I shouldn't even give this advice out right now.
Don't do it, man. JD, man, you already know you're a
Listen, I'm going to just help you and anybody else like you for free. We usually do this on Fridays.
Freebie.
But look, will this fight go to distance? Minus 320. Will this fight go to distance? Yes, plus 235. So it's very slim pickings, man. You're almost getting 3-1 that it won't go to distance. You know what I'm saying?
I should way higher.
Who's making those dumbass odds, man?
Okay.
They probably got Danny Jacobs getting stopped too.
Okay.
F out of here with those odds, man.
Hey,
but look,
you the same dude bet $1,000 and you ain't even motherfucking put it on decision. You ain't put it on him though. You ain't even put it like you ain't even put it by decision. You put it money line.
That's smart, Danny Jacobs.
Yeah, he should have went
money
line.
That's because I gotta ride with my guy, man. Fuck.
He went by decision?
He should have went decision. He went money line.
That means if Jacobs win by knockout or decision, nigga, he's straight.
Bruv. You turned me into a UK dude right now.
He should have won by knockout.
Who the fuck is stopping Canelo, man? He been hit by everybody under the sun, man.
But Danny Jacobs not getting the fucking decision in Vegas, nigga.
Brother, he more likely to get a decision than a knockout.
All right.
Knockout. You wildin'.
Got some good odds on Khan, nigga, on 5 Dimes.
Yeah, because he ain't going to make it. We going out to another boomerang.
But yeah, real quick on, man. 5 Dimes, FanDuel, Bravado. If y'all listening, man, go ahead and get that boxing for us, that sponsorship, man. We always talk about business here.
5 Dimes never even hit me back. Like, I signed up for an affiliate account. They never even hit me back. Like, they send me some shit that I can't even understand. I'm like, whatever.
Yeah. I see all these platforms have it, you know what I'm saying? We do this boxing shit, you know what I'm saying? We do this boxing business. So if y'all need a sponsor or somebody to get y'all name out there and some listeners to join the fucking system, hit us up.
Yeah, we need some we need to make some money this week too. This week is a good week actually. The last 2 weeks have not been good.
What's up with the any movement on the Cinco de Mayo?
Yeah, I told you it's looking like a definite.
Okay. My guy just hit me today wondering without still going in that.
Yeah, I mean, obviously,
I can't tell until
it's booked, it ain't booked. But
oh yeah, if somebody's out there listening and y'all got like a car dealership or y'all make cars or something like that, you know what I'm saying? If you're a vice president at Ford, go ahead and hit us up, man. Get us like a free van or like a free spinner van. You know what I'm saying? We'll put some logos on it, like some decal. Cause when we travel, man, we travel a lot. You know what I'm saying? We hit a lot of different training camps, and we just want to be able to like do that more. And the more comfortable we are, the better for everybody. And if you guys have like hand controls in the car, I could definitely drive because I have my driver's license. You know what I'm saying? So it's just yeah. If you guys want to donate or help us sponsor a vehicle, go ahead and hit Nest up on it at Nest GTO on IG. Speak it, believe it, receive it, man.
Hit Hot Sauce Gross up. He in charge of TBV special promotions.
Oh, yeah,
Him
we
and
got a
Dominique.
fighter too, man. We got like a 6'5" fighter too coming out. His name Javier.
He got Dominique handling things on that. And we going to go out to the Nolia, though.
Damn, I was going to say big ups to fucking Dominique, man. She's behind the scenes working hard. And without TBV, man, I mean, without her on TBV, we'll be like some lost puppies around here, man. She really helps out a lot. So big ups to Dominique.
Yeah, man. I'm hoping everything works out for us to be out in Las Vegas because I'm really excited to see what we put together, man. It's going to be my second time working with Trey V. I won't be alone. Obviously, you'll be there. You know,
I bought a suit and tie, man. I bought like a little blazer and a tie to if we do an event.
Oh,
I want to look nice on camera. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, wow. Not me, man. Always Brandon. Call me always Brandon. Get your shirt, boxingvoice.com/store. Top Rank Diet. You know
Hey, do that store make hats? You know what I'm saying? We need like a TBV hat, man.
It do, but we don't do embroidery there, man. We're going to have to go through a separate company doing, you know, ain't no hat looking good without embroidery, man.
It's not no fucking little scan on shit.
Nah, it ain't.
But yeah, we got New Orleans on the line, right?
Yes, we're going out to NL.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to introduce to you a young fella, and he comes from the Magnolia.
What up?
What's happening, son? Check this out. See, Mike, you gotta reach out to Louisiana assholes, my nigga. They get too much turmoil on this motherfucker, and you ain't getting paid for it.
I already did, man.
You put them on the rap night. Well, you gotta send another one there, you know what I'm saying? Let them know it's Mike with assholes grows with TVV. You understand? They got to mess with you on that, homie. Straight like that, you hear me? Look, check this out, bro.
Okay.
Really?
Now I was gonna say after I get my victory, you know what I'm saying? I should get like more sponsorships after I win May 31st.
Oh, you think you'll get some?
You better win by knockout. You better win by knockout.
You think you'll get some?
Stoppage. My. When y'all see my
check this out, man. Khan ain't rigging it, guys. Yeah, but Khan ain't rigging it to this fight, dude, guys. I don't know why. Say, but JD, pull it out. It ain't too late, my nigga. Pull it out, dog. Khan ain't. Every time you throw somebody with power, he hit the deck. Why you think he ain't fight nobody at 147 with no punching power? That was a coincidence, that just happened to be like that? Or that was good matchmaking?
What?
Come on, man. We know what the answer to that is, man.
Did Khan fight people with no
Khan
punch?
at 147. What you think about that? Realistic. What you think about his career at 147?
I mean, you know what I think. He ain't fighting nobody at 47. That's what
I'm saying.
Only respectable name is Collazo at 47. Because he fought Maidana at 40.
I get it. Well, that's kind of iffy to Collazo, but it's kind of Collazo like
Amir Khan's best fight was that Marcos Maidana fight, and Joe Cortez saved his ass in that 10th
round. That wasn't that 47. No,
I know. No, but I'm saying
that 47.
I hear you, but I'm saying that was the best fight. Period. That's his best win on his record. He ain't got no better win than that. That's the best win ever.
Nah, yeah, you're right. That's the best win he got. That's the best. That's the best. Because we ain't talking about the fights he lost. We talking about wins. That's his best win right there. You know what I'm saying? Besides that, man, who he beat besides that, Mike?
Zab
Judah.
You know what I'm
saying? You think this man about to go 12 rounds?
He beat Zab Judah, Paulie
Man,
Malignaggi.
Zab, man. You getting a pound for Zab Judah.
I mean, all those wins was at 40 anyway. It don't matter. At 47, he ain't fighting nobody.
Look here, I just think that Khan has good boxing. You can boomerang back in when you get a chance. I just think Khan has a good boxing IQ, and we all know it takes Crawford a couple rounds to like dissect you, and I mean, if Crawford's not able to put the pressure on Khan like say a Lamont Peterson did, I don't think he necessarily gets a stoppage. But if Khan is willing to engage 3, 4, 5, 6 punch combinations, then I think Khan's going to be in tremendous trouble because Crawford is great at punching while you're punching.
Yeah, man. Shout out to OTKP saying the highlights in the background is nice, and that's stepping up the production, man. Mike has everything to do with it, man. There's no iron team, and you need a good co-host to keep things running smoothly, and he does a phenomenal job at that. We're hoping to do better numbers than we did last year. Let's go out to another boomerang, a WBC champion, Ring Magazine champion, first unified TBV's champion. But catch me tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. Mike won't be there as he always wakes up late, purposely disrespecting Border Wars. But I'll be there tomorrow to talk about Jose and his lack of training, his sugar diet. All we see in the Border Wars chat is all the fast food. I don't think he's taking Sal seriously, or he could be playing mind games. Find out tomorrow, 10 a.m. Border Wars show.
And for the record, tomorrow's Friday, so it will be Saturday, the same day as Crawford, 10 a.m. And I was there last weekend at 10 a.m.
Hey.
So I will be there this weekend too at 10 a.m.
Let that be a reminder to everyone out there, that's on the fence about exploring your dream, right? Like, once you love what you do, you don't even know what day it is. See, I already thought it was Friday. Guess what? Because every fucking day is Friday when you live in my life. But let's go on out to the Canadian Jose.
Don't be a vegan now. I'm interested to see does he have more energy now? You seem like in the gym now.
Well, bruh, I mean, he spars me, man. That's my lead sparring partner, and he hit me with some shit. He got my nose still hurting, to be honest with you. I thought I was bleeding. I was fucking mad. You know what was even worse? But it was good. It was good because it gave me what I needed, right? So I told you I'm not that type of fighter that you just gonna tell me to do shit and I'm just gonna do it. I'm watching boxing all my life. I'm interviewing all these top-notch trainers, bro. You telling me some shit that they telling me don't do. And he like, bruh, tell them to train you then. So it's like, nah, man, I want to work on this because my last fight, I looked like this. Bruh, he got mad at me and shit. Threw the pads down like, all right, come on, we gonna spar then. We gonna spar. He got his little East Coast shit.
Oh, yeah, and I got an announcement, Mike. I got to talk to him.
Oh, shit, you Floyd? You got an announcement to make?
Yeah, I got to talk to him, but if he's over in America, he's going to be my lead trainer.
Who?
One of the mastermind guys.
One of the mastermind guys?
Yeah.
R&V?
No. He'll be busy.
Javier
could be like the assistant trainer, but he's not gonna be there. He's just about to have.
In the mastermind chat,
he's from the UK. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, Akan?
No, Akan won't be there.
Oh, Elms?
Yeah, my guy Elms.
Oh, no wonder you've been riding so hard for White. It was like, yo, you train me, I'll ride hard for White on the show.
No. I think Elms got a good boxing brain.
Yeah, Elms has been a great addition, to be honest with you, man. I just wish he was more available for the betting show. He does have great advice.
Yeah, I wasn't going to try to get run, but he's going to be doing, I'm sure, some camera work, you know what I'm saying? But, yeah, man. Go to Jose. Jose definitely going to be my corner, man. He's my dog.
Damn, Ruin the 504 said, had no idea Mario did that before. Yeah, that's the second fight he dug, but OTKP thinks he coming back. Now that's it, man. That's it. You did that twice. It's like Mike just said about the president, bro, or the former president. Like, chill, B. Fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice, I'm ready to kill you. Let's go out to
local.
No, and I am too. Like, I really want to see him at a fight. Like, not that I'm gonna do anything to him, but I really want to have like a heart to heart, man to man. Like, bro,
you want to have one of them close conversations with the nigga. Like, hey, man.
Yeah, like I want to understand, bro. I want to understand like what's going through your mind, but like whatever, man.
Popping all this champagne, popping all this rosé, getting money like Jose, chain cold, Norway. Shorty wants that foreplay, I'm like, no way. Gotta rock it like Coldplay, killing it. Getting and cheese like Green Bay.
Yo, boys, what's going on? First of all, just as JD said, just want to salute my brother in arms there, Eric, son of God Cruz. Happy birthday. The big man turned 30 years old. So it's a new milestone in his life, so congrats to him. Good man. To be the G that he is. So that's out to Cruz first up. Second of all, Mike, don't take advice from guys like Ness. You know, Ness likes to preach. He likes to tell you what to do in training, how to spar. Ness puts in so many hours, does so many things. He gets in the ring and he's like a deer in headlights. He doesn't know what the fuck to do. So don't listen to that bum. That's all
I'm undefeated. I'm undefeated, and I beat your brother-in-law's brains in.
Yo, that's fine. He's a bum too.
Yeah.
So anyway, you know what? No, but it's, the whole point is, training doesn't work the same for every person, man. You got to do what's best for you. And if Mike doesn't want to, there's great, amazing fighters who don't spar. You know.
Bruh, I'm happy. I'm happy that you ain't training. You're going to lose your belts. You're going to be heartbroken because at this age, how you going to get another title shot at this age? A winnable title shot.
Just make sure that the Canadian wheelchair guy on top next.
Yeah, he's good though, but he's no joke. These guys that are in the chairs, man, they're fucking prepared, man. I saw that one guy's on. Mike. Oof, they're big. I'm still Team Mike.
All this talking from Mike, a man that never got punched in the face.
I've been punched in the face named Bert Knuckles. I know how I feel. That don't feel good at all.
Mike's gonna do well. You know what? And this is something I might lose Mike here. He might not be on my team, but you know what? The truth is, I'm going with Amir Khan. You know, I just like Khan. He's one of my favorites. He's one of the guys that's made me enjoy boxing so much over the last 10 years. He's an amazing fighter. He's got grit. He's got heart. He never quits. You know, I really enjoy watching him. I'd love to see him win this fight because he's never won that big fight, man. So many great boxers just never get that one signature win. You know, a guy like Cotto comes to mind too, right? Like they're at the very high level, but they just can't get that one win that solidifies them as you know, as a true Hall of Famer based on the merit of actually winning at the highest level. And I'm hoping Amir Khan can do it. So,
you know, our friendship run deeper than that, man. A disagreement over a fight don't mean much.
Yeah, you know what? And I love Crawford too. Crawford's so fun to watch. Everything else, I would just like to see it for Khan's sake. You know, he's gotten so much shit over the last years. Ever since Danny cracked him on the chin, you know, people have doubted him. He's kind of like a Victor Ortiz. You know, he's been exposed, but he's got heart and he doesn't quit. So I'm riding Team Khan. That's what I got, boys. Happy birthday to Cruz. Peace out to everyone. Border War Saturday.
All right, Jose. Thanks for calling in. Who do we got? Looks like we got...
We got on tap, man.
Who you want it to be?
Boxingwins.com.
It's money to shit. Working that wrist. Ballin' like Swiss. Diamonds wet like a fish. Pull up with them sticks. Come fuck with the clique. We fucked on your bitch. She sucking the dick. I'm whipping the work.
Hey, yo, what's going on? It's your boy H Money, the Boxing Voice 2019 Rookie of the Year, Mr. DAZN, Mr. TBV. You dig? Let's talk about boxing. We got Terence Crawford this Saturday. Terence Crawford, he's one of the best in the game. You know, that's why me and Mike, we get along so much because we like Terence Crawford, you feel me? Because Terence Crawford, he like Marvin Hagler, you feel me? He could switch stances. He could go southpaw. He can go straight hand. He can go right hand. You know, he can fight either way. You can't beat that guy. The only person that can beat him is Earl Spence, and we waiting for that. We've been waiting for that. You feel me? But hey, what you say, Ness?
I said, that ain't me. That was Big Dog Mike.
That ain't me. You got the resident Bud hater lover mad with that one, not me.
No, but the only person that can beat him is Earl. You know, so I respect every champion. You know, I would never disrespect any champion. So shout out to Deontay Wilder, my big brother who put me on the map with Ness. You know, both of y'all and Mike, because Mike discovered me, and Mike he told me, he was like, I'm gonna tell Ness about you. So man, you know, everything, you know, is all real, it's all love. I respect that. Thank you. But let's talk about LeBron James. Let's talk about the GOAT. Let's talk about the real GOAT. Michael Jordan ain't shit compared to LeBron James. LeBron James came straight out of high school. You know, he brought it back home. You know, he came home to the zone. He brought a championship home to Cleveland. You know, he had the zone. He the biggest star, bro. He the biggest star in the world. He home at the zone. And, you know, Ness, you know, I got to thank God again, you know, because God keep blessing me. You know, I made the right decision with the zone because I'm signed to the zone, too, for a year. You know, so, you know, everybody signed up to the zone before it's too late. They already raising the prices. The biggest fight of the year is this coming up real soon. The biggest fight. LeBron James is breaking down the fight. You got the King breaking down the fight. So, you know, shout out to Eddie Hearn. I want to talk to Eddie Hearn. Ness, could you please bring Eddie Hearn to the show? You know, that'll mean a lot to me, bro. That'll mean a lot. I love Eddie Hearn, bro. He was born to do this. Eddie Hearn is like Floyd Mayweather. He was born to do it. His father, you know, Barry Hearn, bro, is all respect. In the UK is respect, brother. Those people show respect, you know. So, you know, I'm trying to improve myself, bro. I'm trying to work for TBV. You know, hopefully, we can make it happen, bro. You know what I'm saying? And it's salute, bro. I don't want to keep talking, bro. Salute to everybody. Salute to everybody in the chat. My nigga GG. Yeah.
H-Man is shit.
Joseph on a boomerang.
Yeah, I forgot to make my picks for this week. I'm going to go with Crawford by 8th round stoppage. Oh, shit, what is this? The National Weather Service. I'm going to go Danny Garcia by decision. I think Granados is tough. Hard to get out of there. And then I'm also, Shakur Stevenson is fighting correct.
He That's sure correct. Is.
If I take Shakur, Teofimo, I'm taking Teofimo. Pretty much all A sides.
Dave,
I wanted to ask you guys, realistically, Mike and Ness, what do you guys think about the pay-per-view buys? I mean, all jokes aside, man, what do you think it's bringing in? I want to say it could bring 100 to 150 because Khan's a pretty decent name, but, I mean, you know, what do y'all guys think?
Yeah. Let me see how Mike's face looked when you said 150. Damn.
Yeah, I feel like it was disrespectful. I believe anywhere between 400 and 600.
Bro, I'm Joseph, man. What? Yo, we gotta. I'm gonna have to buy this dude his own. We gotta get you. Yo, buy some iPhone headphones. You got an iPhone. Use the iPhone headphones, and then when you talking, you just raise the little microphone part closer to your mouth. You got hella background noise there, but go ahead, champ.
I was gonna say, I mean, Triple G and Danny Jacobs did 150. Andre Ward and Kovalev did 150. So, I mean, that's a realistic number. You know, Terence only did 50,000 before, and to be honest, I think 150 is being generous, and that's gonna be help from Khan.
I hear you, man. I hear you. We'll see, man. I'm not gonna make any more predictions, man. Hey, Mike, you know we never spoke about Dave Allen, or did we? Wow, Joseph, you got the radio and everything,
man. I'm really waiting like, nigga, when you gonna cut this one?
Yo, he got
the whole goddamn TV show playing in the background. But yeah, we definitely talked about Dave Allen, but you said it was a tough fight to call, but you went with Allen. You said Lucas Brown's best days could be behind him. I was about to say something I fucking forgot, man. It would be something very, very important too. But yeah, I think Crawford and Khan, man, between 400 and 600,000. I believe the reach of ESPN will show itself this weekend.
Mike, I got a comment here I want to bring up. Where is it?
Who is it, man? Some bum ass nigga talking shit about me.
Bruce Lee.
Bruce Leroy.
Just talking, but love the show, Ness and Mike. But who wins? Tough man boxers versus border wars. What is the skill level? Not sure if tough man contest still exists, but it was fun. I'ma say border wars, bruh. Nah, I can't say that because Tough Man has a bigger reach. But the reason I said border wars is because Mitty, the French dude, the Globetrotter, and then JD. Those are all highly skilled fighters. You know, JD former pro, Mitty basically semi-pro, if you could say that. Excuse me.
Yeah, man. I really don't know much about the tough guys or whatever.
Oh, you never seen a Tough Man contest?
Like the niggas that be like pick up them heavy ass rocks.
Nah, it was like dudes got in the cage and just boxed.
Oh no, I ain't never seen that shit, nigga. I thought you were talking about like the world's strongest man, like nigga putting rocks on like top of cylinders and shit.
Let me go out to Queen City Cobra, Anthony in Cincinnati.
Yo, what up?
Damn, he a bum? Why you call him a bum like that?
Hey man, you're a clown.
I'm a
clown.
Clown.
Whoa.
I'm gonna address Mike in a minute.
He don't get in a car accident.
I'm gonna get you together.
I whoop his ass.
I'm gonna get you together. I sit in a chair for that ass.
Nigga, hey, man, nigga, seatbelt, nigga, that's all you need, a fucking waist.
I'm gonna get you together. I'm gonna get you together. Let me get my statements out.
You can get this work, nigga.
Yo, he done ate 30 seconds of your call.
It's my call.
I know. Talking shit, I jab your ass. I'm still gonna jab you. But
all right, jabber.
Yeah, shout out to H Money, man. I'm entertained by my man's call. I need a collab with H Money and Dollar DiBiase for an intro. I'm gonna bet that up. Happy birthday to my opponent, Cruz.
The British anthem.
You had that written down, did you?
Nigga, off top of the head, nigga.
But shout out to my. Yeah, you might be, but I'm still gonna jab you. But nah, what the fuck was I gonna say? Since I was gonna say this shit for later, but motherfucker, you ain't eating hot sauce grouse no more, motherfucker. You mild sauce grouse. Get your ass. You ranch, nigga. Get out of here. And your opponent gonna stop you.
This my city, nigga. Ain't about queens, nigga. We about kings where I'm from.
Well, that's all good, but you still gonna lose. But yeah, and your boy Crawford ain't getting a stoppage, and he gonna go through some trouble, and it's gonna be a close decision, and it might be a robbery, and I don't believe it.
Who's gonna put the paws on it? You gonna feel God, nigga.
I just turned it to a quarter war.
You gonna feel Jesus, nigga. Come May 31st, nigga. Put that up.
Man, I was in the gym sparring today with a 6'2" heavyweight.
You want sparring Cruz, and you want feeling that pressure. You ain't got no jab like Jose.
Who you been sparring? Nobody. You act like
he the
only one don't believe in sparring.
Show up on a night, nigga. Just make sure, nigga, you show up.
He gonna see when he get touched on that jaw. He gonna see. But I ain't wasting no more of my collar.
Yeah, I don't fall, dog, like you. I don't drop. You know what I'm saying? I'm like down fucking Mike.
He gonna see. Hey, I get off the deck and I get back up and I put him down. End of story. Okay. Moving right along. Yeah. So, you said Andy Ruiz. Is he coming back sometime? But is he still fat, bro? Because I don't believe enemies being fat, bro. But what the fuck else was I gonna talk about? Big Baby, he ain't shit. But them UK fans, they know how Wilder felt now, though. They
your veins popping out and shit, nigga. From what I see.
Ranch.
Make sure we get a volley on your ass.
Yo, you let Mike juice you for your call, man.
Mr. Info Joe.
Tell him the truth, yo. Tell him the truth.
This portion of the show we call In the Know.
Joe actually got to pump them brakes, man. My boomerang asked me to go to him before you, and I forgot. Whoa!
This nigga outside in his goddamn these streets.
That's why we gonna go to Joe, man. Just for that. Joe, go ahead, man.
Yo, you know it ain't no show without Info Joe in the building. What's up, my brothers?
What up, Info?
What up, Info?
Everything?
I mean, I don't know. You got to ask Mike.
Hey, man.
According to OTKP, Mike said that Crawford versus Khan going to do 400 to 600,000 pay-per-view buys.
Yes, sir.
I would say 2, man. They're going to be battling with the Fox card, man. I say a good 2.
Don't nobody know about the card coming on.
Shout out to one of the coolest dudes in the Boxing Voice Board Wars, or just the Boxing Voice fan, period. Eric SOG Cruz. Have a great day, my brother. I wish you well, man. Bless you and your family. Yo, put me down for Crawford. I see Khan winning the fight. The first 5 rounds, Crawford KOs Khan in 9. Put me down for the rest of the A side. Give me Danny Garcia. I got a question for you guys and all the callers. Out of all the fights this weekend, this is going to be a different prediction. Who do you predict will have the most entertaining fight this weekend? Because none of them are truly 50-50 fights, but I think Danny Garcia in Granados is going to steal the show. The style matchup is going to be a Clash of the Titans, man, type shit, man, going down. Yo,
based on the sheer level of skill, I would say based on the sheer level of skill, Dave Allen and Lucas Brown make for a exciting fight because both guys are heavyweights and they're not necessarily like the cream of the crop, but they both got power and they both like to hit each other.
I can go with that. That might be second to Granados Danny though. But yo, Big Baby Miller is a fraud, a cheater. He talked all that shit about AJ juicing, and he was the one juicing. No excuses. If you can only buy that shit on the dark web, he knew it was wrong from the beginning. And it can cause cancer. He's a bigger fool than I thought. To put something in your body that could potentially cause cancer to win a fight, he's a fool, and his wife should slap him and his mother for dropping the bag, because I know they was dreaming about that money, that $6 million he was going to get to provide for his family, and he fucked up big time. That shows you that the loudest one in the room is, to most of the time, is the one that's most full of shit. That's my call. Hit those thumbs up. You're listening to the number 1 pound for pound boxing podcast. Peace.
You already know Info Joe, man. You know how we do it. Pound for pound, the baddest motherfucking podcast going down. Thanks for your call, Info.
We got a chat in the comment section. GG. We're going to call him Gennady Golovkin. Not Gennady Genadovich Golovkin, just Gennady Golovkin. He says, the Boxing Voice, where the Border Wars Training Camp 2019 t-shirts at. Peace. They're at theboxingvoice.com/store. You could get them short sleeve and dry fit. You could get them as a hoodie. You know what I'm saying? However you want. And not this type. This t-shirt hoodie too. This keep it light. You know what I mean? Spring attire. Keep it light. You could go full blown, Alabama weather hoodie if you need.
I'm working on something man behind the scenes.
Oh,
I ain't talking about it yet. It's like a jacket, but it's like made for people that's like in like wheelchairs. So the side of it is like Velcro, but it opens up so when you sit in your chair, that restriction is not there. But I'll show you, man. I'll show the concept of it, man. It's pretty dope.
Okay. Mike over here expressing himself in fashion. We're going out to a first-time caller in a 719, Mike. 719, where do you think that's at?
It sounds like some Connecticut shit.
Okay, well, we're going out to the 719, first-time caller. Say you're a first-time caller. We're going to play this first-time caller intro. 719-432. 719-432. First-time caller. 719-432. Just listening?
Just listening. Say so.
It's all good, champ. We going out the, let me see. Make sure I ain't got no boomerangers just sitting around waiting. No, we don't. So we going to.
Give me a prediction, man, about the pay-per-view sales from people calling in.
We got Suleiman Escala, New York City. What up?
Suleiman, what's going on, homie?
Yeah. How you doing, Ness? How you doing?
All good.
I want to talk a little bit about Mahmoud Char, man. I think Mahmoud is a good opponent, man. He's always training.
Oh, you talking about Manuel Char?
He wants to be recognized as Mahmoud Char's real name, man. So I think first thing is that would be a good fight. He's training. He has the movement to upset and the fluidity of his punches to upset Anthony Joshua at this time, because Anthony Joshua has been in a training camp for a different kind of opponent. And he wants to get that thing out of the way with the regular title, because he has the regular title and fight there, and then he has fight cancellation similar to Anthony Joshua. He passed the B sample, so he wants to move him to bigger and better things. So let's get this fight over with, and he's already fit and ready to fight. So and he's asking for it. So put him in there with AJ, see how he does. And if he upsets AJ with his fluidity and his punching combination, his experience, he's been in there with Vitaly Klitschko. When Vitaly Klitschko was the WCPC champ, he's been there. He tasted some of the gunpowder from Anthony Povetkin, and he improvised. He's beating some good fighters. So, why not give him the chance? I think, to tell you the truth, he's being discriminated against because of his ethnicity. And because he's from Cologne, Germany, from a different German circuit. I mean, I think this man should be given an opportunity to fight for the heavyweight championship of the world, the best thing in prize fighting in modern day time. So give him the opportunity. He's going to be in a short notice. I'm pretty sure you take any payday that they offer him. And look at Carlos Takam. He got $9 million. So if you give $9 million to him or something like that, then let's get it going, and then let's see this pay-per-view date, and let's move on to bigger and better things like Deontay Wilder and the winner of the AJ and Char fight. If he pulls an upset, man, I think he should fight Deontay Wilder next, man. You know what I'm saying? So this is what I want to see. I want to see a great fight, and also I think Crawford is gonna sweep the floor with Khan. Khan had trouble with Sammy that fight Vargas. A guy got knocked out by Danny Garcia, and look what he did to Ndango. Look what he did to all these undefeated fighters. A Horn. Look what he did to Benavidez, a giant of a man that even though he got shot in the leg, that wasn't a factor before he fought Crawford. It became a factor after he fought Crawford. People started talking about the gunshot. He was knocking out guys at that level. So this is a fight I want to see fight. Crawford is a modern day Sugar Ray Leonard. I would like to see him fight a guy like Danny Garcia next after this. After Garcia, so
great call, man, but you wasted 2 minutes and 15 seconds talking about fucking Manuel Char.
Mahmoud Char. He wants to be recognized as Mahmoud Char now.
All right, man. Manu, whatever. Manuel, my bad. You know what I'm saying?
Brandon in Cincinnati, talk to us.
What's going on, Brandon?
What's going on, man? That last caller, he must be Manuel Char's cousin or something. He was up there rapping hard for that, man. Nobody wants to see that motherfucker in the ring with AJ. But as far as my man Bud Crawford, I want everybody to go out and spend some money, man. Support the pound-for-pound best fighter in the world. I think it does about 250,000 buys. And I think, because the promotion was kind of weak, we've seen Amir Khan get knocked out before. And Terence Crawford got to take some blame too, man. He just doesn't promote himself good enough. I like that Hank Lundy Benavidez Terence Crawford, the one that's kind of gritty. The one that's pushing motherfuckers and swinging at motherfuckers at the weigh-in. He was too humble and nice in this build-up. The build-up didn't have no animosity. It was boring. So I think going to do about 250K. As far as Big Baby's replacement, I'll say Trevor Bryan, man. I think that's who they're going to pull out, man. I think they're going to get Trevor Bryan to fight. He's from New York, undefeated. He ranked high in the WBA. That's who I think they're going to get that fight to. I mean, Manuel Char, shit, how can you put him in there? He's been tested positive for shit. How you going to replace the drug cheat with another drug cheat? I don't think that. Oh, okay. Well, fuck it. Yeah, I think it's going to still be probably Trevor Bryan, though, man, at the end of the day. And, yes, man, I know I gave you shit the other night about the top rating diet, but I can see, man, I'm waving my white flag. Y'all ain't really speaking on it, but y'all heard about Tyson Fury telling me he wanted another tune-up fight after he's done with this one?
I seen that.
So, yeah, man.
I seen that.
You might be right about that top-ranked diet shit, man. You might be right about that top-ranked diet shit, man.
I mean, you see my shirt, man. Head on over to boxingvoice.com. You can get the shirt. I'm rocking mines. Listen, it's not really a knock on them because they make all the stars. Like, you think pound for pound list, they got Lomachenko, they got Crawford. You think prospects, they got Shakur, they got Teofimo. They got others. Those just the ones I like. So, their diet proves like a good outcome, but it's still at our it's at our mercy.
Yeah, but still, man, Tyson Fury, he needs to hold that L. Like, I don't want to hear nothing else about him at the end of the day. You need another fucking tune-up. He's deleted. But, man, like I said in the chat, man, if you can you make me the call-out T-shirt? Because that's what all the PVC motherfuckers say when Bud Crawford names come up. Any other time they own bosses, they self-made, they do what they want. But when Bud Crawford names come up, they say call out. So, man, you got to do the call out T-shirt with Danny Garcia and Sean Porter.
I like that call out. Damn.
You got another one, baby.
I like that.
You got another one.
I like that. Hey, Jemmy in the chat. You already know. Get on the job, baby. We got to cut Jimmy a check. We're going to have to cut Jimmy a check. Did RMV ever get at you, Jimmy? He said to DM him, so I'm sure you got that, though. I'm sure you got that.
I had to start trademarking these terms.
Man, we let everybody eat. Like Top Brand, we let them eat with Camp Life. You know what I'm saying?
They need to get like motherfucking the Cardi B nigga when she trademarked occur. What else that shit is, nigga?
Come on. Don't act like you don't know how to say it. Don't act like your daughter don't listen to Cardi B. He trying to act tough, y'all. Like, yo, if I say it right, dude's gonna be like, yo, Mike out there listening to Cardi B. You hitting the bag to Cardi B and shit. Yo, it's funny as hell we even talk about this. Remember when we was at Applebee's and I asked you and I asked you and Javier. Javier was in his own car with someone else. Who was in Javier's car that day?
I think Ron.
Yeah. And I said, yo, would you be in your car pumping Cardi B and motherfucking Javier just turned the radio up? It was already Cardi B.
Goddamn right.
Yo, that's crazy. I ain't gonna front. I heard her first album and I played it and it was fire, but I would never play it out loud in the car with the windows down. Y'all wildin'.
Around to it, but yeah, Cardi B, man, she bad. She can get it, nigga. Offset, look, he better straighten up.
Offset better straighten up.
Better straighten up, nigga.
You gonna snag her? Look at this.
I ain't trying to snag it, but you know what I'm saying? I might roll up on it. You know what I'm saying?
I heard that.
What's going on, baby?
Yo, let me go out to Dominic in Seattle. What up?
What up, Dominic?
Yo, what's up? Hey, man. Hey, Mike, don't fuck with Cardi B. I heard her pussy smell like raccoon. But
man,
give me some of that motherfucking.
I'm gonna go with Nah, don't say nothing. I'm gonna go with Amir Khan winning by decision all the way.
We got one. We got a sucker. We got a sucker on the line.
I always thought Crawford was a D level fighter or a B level maybe D plus. D
plus. We got a hater.
And,
yo, and he call it every day.
He couldn't. He couldn't knock out the dude who scratched up Manny Pacquiao's face.
Hey man, what you smoking out there,
that
man?
dude was wobbling all around the ring and shit. Dude, he
didn't stop Jeff Horn? They didn't stop that fight?
Dude, he didn't knock him out, bro. He stopped because the ref got tired of seeing Jeff Horn.
When the ref grab a nigga say, hey man, you don't need no more.
Winded and shit, that's all.
All right, Dominic.
Man, you on that nigga's nest, bro. You must get paid. But
you don't goddamn me the
pound for pound, man.
Let me finish my call now.
What call?
I feel like Baby Miller got played by Eddie Hearn. I feel like Eddie Hearn done paid Vada something.
Think Eddie Hearn give a fuck what you say, nigga? Huh? You think that?
Man, Eddie Hearn's that weird person. Man, he be coming up with the next fight when Deontay Wilder was about to sign the contract, a mandatory the next day. Come on, man. And when I think Anthony Joshua was gonna take Luis Ortiz 100%.
and you're gonna make another TBV, and it's gonna show Luis Ortiz versus Anthony Joshua. That's my call.
Oh, okay call from Dominic from Seattle. Just okay.
Just okay. You hilarious, bruh. You hilarious today. We got a first time caller in Chicago.
Chi-Town, stand up.
960. It's the Shy. Who this?
Ladies and
first time caller.
Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. First time.
What's going on?
Are you a first time caller?
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and play this first time caller intro. You let the world know your name. Where you calling from?
Ladies and gentlemen, making his professional debut.
What's going on, everybody? My name is T. I'm calling from Chicago, South Side.
What's going on, T?
Hit that thumbs up, bud. Cool, man. I was calling to see, bro, do anybody know how long Terence Crawford got on Top Rank?
I think he signed a 3-year extension last year.
He just re-signed, man.
Like
he just re-signed.
2021, something like that.
2021. He would be the biggest fool on the planet to re-sign with them.
He already just did that.
He's literally.
I mean, you can't say that. You can't say that because look. Yeah, but you can't say that because look, his first fight.
So he will be leaving tens of millions of dollars on it. He's leaving tens of millions of dollars on the table.
Yeah, but he made
right
like
now.
3 point something for like the dude he just fought. So like he ain't.
What y'all not understanding?
How much Earl just made? How much Earl just made for fighting the man 2 weeks last?
I don't know. You tell me how much Earl made because I don't know. People lying.
Yeah, I know. Don't know, but 20 mil. I heard that and I never really believed it.
Yeah, I don't know, man. That's a lot, man. I mean, I need to see something.
I know he made. It had to be more than 10. It had to be at least 10.
I mean,
but I'm just saying, like,
how sure are we?
I don't know, man, because like we know Bob could like manipulate the numbers or whatever, but. And that's what I'm saying though. Like that's another reason he needs to get the hell away from Top Rank, bro. Like, and look at everybody's career who's ever left Top Rank. It's always been better, man. If Top Rank in that rear view, like even down to Mikey Garcia.
I mean, I guess.
Yeah, man. I just and it's like I see what Bob is doing by trying to make this fence fight, but at the same time, you got to look at it. Like Earl said it a long time ago. He got all type of fighters on this side of the street, and it's true. Bud may own the block, but at the same time, Earl can make all the money in the world and just fight around him right now. And, like, nobody's going to call him a duck because at the same time, Keith Thurman is still, like, undefeated and has a belt. Porter has a belt, so nobody's going to look at him as a duck if he takes those fights and doesn't fight Bud right now. But who the hell is Bud going to fight? Like, not who he's going to fight because there's people out there for him to fight, but not really any major belt holders right now. Like, he can go out to Garcia because I definitely see Garcia winning that fight against Granados. And it sucks to say because Granados from Chicago. He's a tough contender or whatever. He's from my city, but I just see Garcia edging him out. But, like, maybe Bud could face him or whatever, but I don't know. I think Bob Durham's just really scratching his head right now trying to figure out what the hell he's going to do with Bud.
Well, all right, brother. Oh, go ahead.
Yeah. No. That's pretty much it, man. Everybody hit that thumbs up button. And that's pretty much it, man. Love the Boxer Boys.
All right, brother. Well, thank you for calling in, man. T in the Shy. Let's see what we got here. I think this is another first time caller.
You see what Terence Crawford do, man? He bring out the first timers, man. He bring out the first timers, man. Y'all say what y'all want to about Terence Crawford, but people are interested in seeing him in the ring. One thing you get with Terence Crawford that you're always going to get is a guy who comes to fight and a guy who comes to put on the show and a guy who also uses his boxing IQ to his advantage.
Going out to Boomerang on the check-in. NO, you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready, bro. Yeah, bro, check this out, bro. I've been hearing a lot of names like Emmanuel Cho and different heavyweights and shit. So, bro, we don't want to see that shit in America, dog. We don't want to see that shit over here, dog. Give us the Ortiz fight, Eddie Hearn. Make that Ortiz fight, man. All them in the bread, they got $6 million on the table. You don't have to give him the whole $6. He hungry out here. He's trying to take care of his daughter right now. Offer that man a fight, man. Stop messing around. That's the only way AJ gonna get respect in America. He gotta fight Ortiz or Wilder. Anybody else who he fight, he not gonna get that respect he trying to get, man. You gonna look like a clown, son. I'm telling you. Make the Ortiz fight, man. And Khan gonna get stripped. Don't put your money on Khan, man. You understand? It's a trap fight right here. Crawford gonna go in there, he gonna stretch this big dude, man. You hear me? Straight like that. And Big Baby hold on to it. Let me tell you why, bro. He in the gym with his headphones on, listening to that old school song. Who sang that song, man? Somebody in the chat. Tell me who sang that song. That Maniac. Remember that shit? They use that shit in the comedies all the time. That fucking song, Maniac. Big Baby in the gym, full of that shit. Pumping that iron with his partners. You hear me? Talking about everybody else juicing. And this motherfucker, the man one on the block. You know what I'm saying? The only thing Big Baby did was be from New York, man, and try to hide at a nigga mouth. That's my call, you hear me?
Yeah, that was straight up, man. Good call, big dog.
For sure. JP and Cali, you haven't pressed 1, just a FYI, in case you don't know. We going to Q in North. What up? Or New Jersey, rather.
What up?
What up, champ?
What's good? Yeah, what's good? I'm excited for these fights this weekend, man. I'm going to be at the Garden to watch this Crawford fight. I want to see a good fight, but I feel court. I feel like I want to see him taking the distance and be a tough decision or a late round one, but
speaking to the mic, champ. Speaking to that mic, champ.
Yeah. You hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. I said I feel like it's gonna be a quick one. As bad as I want Khan to put on a good show, I feel like he's gonna get caught and it's gonna be over midway through the fight. But I'm from Newark, so I'm excited. I'm gonna be at the Garden. I want to see Shakur go off. I like Teofimo too. So I want to see him go off. It's gonna be a good weekend of fights, and I agree with that caller. I think that Danny Garcia's Granados fight gonna be explosive. Somebody gonna get knocked out. Definitely, most likely gonna beat Granados. That's gonna be an explosive fight. My only concern with Crawford after this is probably everybody's concern. Who he fighting next?
Yeah, that ain't my concern. Mike don't care, man. But I mean, people saying Collazo, right? They signed Collazo, and
yeah, but don't nobody want. I don't want to see that. I don't want to see that fight next. I feel like after you fight Khan, now you're supposed to be going after these belts, but he can't go get them. He can't go get them on that side. When I seen that alert came on my phone on ESPN that he signed with Top Rank, I said, God damn it. Now Crawford gonna be over there by himself. Oh, Ness, I'm the one that sent you that DM too with all the welterweight fights that I want to see happen.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But yeah, that's it. That's my call, man. Hopefully all them fights pan out, cause I think that's a nice welterweight tournament, and those are the fights I really want to see, and it's practical. Like, we could really build up to that Spence and Keith Thurman fight, and then the winner, that's the real mega fight against Crawford right there. But, yeah, that's my call. Thank you. TBV, hit them thumbs up, y'all.
All right, brother. Well, thanks for calling in. Q. We going out to Troy in Baltimore. What up?
What up? What up, Troy?
Oh yeah. Hey, what's up? Let me get the serious part of my call out. It's gonna be a good fight, man. It's gonna have its moments, and then Crawford is gonna do what Spence didn't do. He's gonna make a statement and stop Khan. But it's gonna have his moments because Khan is not a walk. Was not a walk in the park. He's not a fighter you just walk over. But it's gonna be a good fight. Now, Ness, you know your boy said he was gonna slap me like a punk bitch, so I got to call in and talk shit to you every time now because he said if I talk shit to you again, he gonna smack me like a punk bitch, right? What's his name? Mr. The Boxing Boys, whatever his name. What's his name, right? Right?
His name. You know his name. You know his name.
Yeah, I mean,
BoxingVoice.com.
Yeah, so
money to shit. Working that.
Yeah, so you know, hey, I got to call in to talk shit to you now. Call his bluff. I find that funny, man. Grown man getting offended because I'm having words on a boxing show with another grown man.
I don't know. It sounds like you. It sounds like when you get offended at me for talking about AJ. I don't know.
You out your damn mind and you a liar.
No.
They go that fork tongue again. Man. But look, I have to talk shit to you now because I got to call his bluff. Hey, Mister, you ain't shit. Where you at, Mr. Boxing Voice? I just told Nestor he ain't shit. He don't know shit.
Come on, bro. Why you want to cause problems, man?
I'm not causing no problems. You better get a lawyer because he said he gonna slap me. Good. Well, having it good. I hope he called in. He said he gonna slap me like a punk bitch and anybody else that talks shit to you. So you better get a lawyer.
Damn. Damn.
Grown ass man getting that sensitive, man, with his tender skin. Man, this is all in fun, man. Y'all just relax. Ain't nobody taking none of it seriously. People call in here, give their opinion, and they move on. That ain't got nothing with me. I ain't got nothing with Nestor. But since you wanna call in and be all hype, I'm gonna have fun with you and treat you like I used to treat my little sister. Okay.
Damn, he didn't say my little brother or my son. He said my little sister. Oh man. Yo, you always doing that too. Right. You be trying to belittle people. He told me he was gonna get his daughter to beat me up. Yo, you always doing that.
I said she was gonna beat you up. I said that she said she could beat you.
Same
there
difference.
There you go with the words, bro.
Same difference.
No, brother. It's no.
Bro, if you ain't believe
she knows too, because she got the eye from me, man.
It don't matter. If you ain't believe she could do it, you would have never said it.
I tell you what I'm gonna do, man. I'm gonna tell you what I'm gonna. No, I'm not. I'm gonna send you it in the inbox because if I say it on here, you ain't gonna believe me. But I'm gonna send you it in the inbox. What I'm gonna do. It's gonna take me about a year to get it done, but you might have a challenger to your title, man.
Yo,
you might just.
I got a worthy adversary right now. We got the blonde Brahma coming at me.
No.
Oh, you?
No, me.
Well, you ain't signed up yet, Troy, man. Get in line. Everybody want a piece of the champ, man. Everybody want to be a champ. We going out to a Boomerang of JD in Texas. Talk to me.
Yo, real quick, I wanted to say, I think that pay-per-view going to do somewhere around, it maxes around 275. You know, I'm giving a minimum of 225, somewhere, you know, in that ballpark. But, yo, Suleiman, man, yo, that dude, yo, he had me dying, man. He was going so hard for that dude, Emmanuel Char.
Nah, man, he said his name is Mahmoud Char. He want to be known as a Mahmoud or something like that. I don't know what he said.
Yeah, Mahmoud, Emmanuel. Nah, for real though, man. Like, yo, he went as far as to say that dude was being discriminated against. God damn.
Yeah. He said because of his ethnicity. He said.
Oh,
hey, yo, ain't Emmanuel Char like Egyptian or something? Is he Egyptian or Middle Eastern? What is he? I don't even know what. I thought he was Russian.
Sure,
he might be Russian. Let me double check this shit, bro.
Yeah, if they discriminating against him, man, what they doing to Luis Ortiz? Good Lord.
I mean,
Hey, man, but
allegedly,
anyway.
Luis Ortiz being offered more than $2.6 million to fight Dillian White. That's what Eddie want us to believe. Oh man, well,
Fuck out of
charge
here with
German.
those guys.
Why would they be discriminating on a German when like Christina Hammer getting all that press and you
Well,
know?
no. You know, his religion could be like, you know, he can be from Germany, but his religion could be, you know.
Oh, but he didn't bring up religion. He said he was being hated on for his ethnicity, not his religion.
Oh, okay.
Why is he? What's his religion?
Oh, okay. Yeah, shit, I don't know. He sound like a Muslim. What's their first name you said?
I mean,
Magmar.
I mean, right here it say Manuel Char. I don't even know where he get that other name from. Oh, here you go. Oh shit, let me see. Birth name. Okay, yeah. Let me get my man Jeffrey on the job. Let's see what he's talking about. Jeffrey, wake up.
Mahmoud Omar Achar.
Okay, Mahmoud. That other shit is the middle name.
Yeah, that sounds like a Muslim name.
Okay.
Hey, but yeah, that's all I got, man. Yo, my man is going the distance. Fuck what y'all talking about.
All right, well, we'll see, man. We might put a little something on the betting show. But JD, man, thank you for calling in. We're gonna go out to Skype. We got Rakesh. What up? First time caller?
What's going on, Rakesh?
Second time, guys. How's it going from the UK? 2 a.m. in the morning over here, but 2:30.
What is it? 2 a.m. man. Big ups to you.
Yes, man. Salute.
I'm doing some late night work, so I thought I'd just tune in and catch you guys. Big weekend of boxing coming up, that's for sure.
Let me get a UK perspective real quick. Give me your thoughts on the whole Big Baby Miller thing, him failing the drug test.
Well, I mean, there's been a lot of press over here last few days about it, obviously, AJ being a big star over here. So the main speculation is that, you know, who's he going to fight next? Obviously, what's his name? Eddie Hearn's been coming out and saying that it hasn't, you know, he's very disappointed, and there's even been, you know, people coming out. I think a few trainers, a few guys saying over here saying that it's like attempted murder and stuff like that. Which, you know, if you think about it, potentially it could be, but at the same time, I think the fight fans are all thinking about who's going to be the next opponent, and I was a bit disappointed because it looks like Kawanaki has basically come out and said he's not in his plans. Obviously, it is a bit short notice, but that would have been a good fight. And Hearn was saying that Ortiz has also, or his people have also ruled themselves out, saying that it's too short notice. And it seems a bit strange. I just wanted to get your guys' take on it, whether you guys are getting the same information over your side of the pond.
I think the Kornacki fight is not going to happen. I think Kornacki got a different plans, and maybe he was promised a Wilder fight. But for Ortiz to not accept it, I just think maybe for them it's too short notice. But at the same time, when you got this kind of payday and this kind of opportunity in front of you, sometimes you got to take it.
That's the thing. It's a lot of money to turn down, and a big fight, and you know, potential to become world champion again. And I heard some stuff about him saying, or them saying that he could be lined up for a rematch with Wilder. I don't know whether there's that much. Is there that much appetite in the US to see another a Wilder Ortiz rematch?
I mean, we all want to see AJ. You know what I'm saying? But if they give us the Wilder Ortiz too, it is what it is.
Yeah, it seems a bit strange. So, to be honest, there's been no talk about potential fights. I saw Adam Smith. They had an interview with Sky Sports and Hearn earlier today, and Dillian White was mentioned, but Adam Smith pretty much said doesn't make sense to do that in the US now. So I think he's trying to line that up for a UK fight, perhaps towards the end of the year. But yeah, that's about it, guys. I just wanted to get your take on it. I don't know where they go because it is short notice. Ortiz is the one that we'd want. That's the one.
Yeah, man. I would have to agree, man. Ortiz, in my opinion, should be the front runner. But again, it's 5-6 weeks out, and then you can't really count the last because it's travel, it's media obligations. So, at the same time, I mean, this just is like a tough situation for Matchroom and AJ. While Ness is over there looking at Blog Talk.
Yes, I am. Cassell said I'm skipping him, but I don't see you on
Sale
Blog
from
Talk. I
Milwaukee.
see you on Skype now. But what's up, Sal? Boomerang status. Talk to us.
Another hater in the building.
What's good? What's good, fellas? What's good, fellas? Mike, shut your little ugly ass up, boy.
Okay.
RP neighborhood nip, man. Hey, I got Crawford, of course, winning this shit. They're gonna do about 500,000 buys. Yeah, and he gonna get the knockout. He gonna get the stoppage. I really don't give a fuck about who AJ fight if it ain't Wilder. Other than that, man, that's all I had to say, man. Oh, Mike, I hope you get knocked the fuck out, man. Ness, hold it down for me, G. I'm out.
You already know. Sal in the building. Going out to Stunner in New Jersey. What it do?
Crawford bring niggas out, man. Everybody want
What
to
it
call
do?
him.
What it do? All right, check it out. So with this fight this Saturday, I feel like whoever wins this Saturday should fight Kell Brook next, because apparently he's going to the fight. I feel like it'll be, obviously Conor and Kell Brook's overdue, and if Crawford and Kell Brook fight, that can be a measuring test since Earl Spence fought him. But to get to the real smoke, all right, Dylan White doesn't have a fight. Anthony Joshua doesn't have a fight. Luis Ortiz is open. Now, I'm not sure if there's been some new information that's come out, but last I heard, the Cali Enigma, he spoke to Luis Ortiz's team, and they said they're willing to take the fight. Now, if there's more information, y'all can, let me know that, but he spoke to them today and yesterday. So, just to get all that rumor about Ortiz not wanting to fight. But like I said, we have two Eddie Hearn fighters who are completely open and don't have a fight. So if neither of them fight Luis Ortiz, we have a problem here. Because, the Joshua into a replacement, situation, I understand that. But as far as Dylan White is concerned, the situation. You want to be the WBC mandatory. You haven't fought an eliminator bout. Tyson Fury's number 2, Luis Ortiz is number 3. You don't have to fight one of them if you want to fight Wilder. Like, no more playing around, no more bullshit. Like, call him out on this shit. I don't know.
Hey, man, have you, Ness, personally reached out to the Ortiz team? We should have that.
I have, man. Let me text him again, but I have today, bro. He ducking me. You know how they do.
Yeah, I know how it is. Like when it, because they're. I don't know, bro. Who's this talking?
This is Stunner. His phone underwater. I don't know, man. Stunner, why you acting like you got Metro PCS?
Yo, come on, man. Yeah, I'm saying, Joe Tremendous on the boxing boys tomorrow.
Yeah, we need to do something, man. We need
I'm trying. I've been texting him nonstop. Juan ain't hitting me back, man. What you want me to do?
I think this kind of shit happens when. Go ahead, son.
Get in contact with him because he talks to him all the time. He literally talks to the dude all the time. Get in contact with him because there's videos on YouTube of him literally confirming the shit. I think today there was a video where he literally had Jay Jimenez on the phone in the video and he was saying the shit. So.
Gotcha.
And like I said, to be perfectly honest, like I said, if Joshua doesn't fight him, like I said, I'll understand it more than if White doesn't fight him. I feel like White's the one that needs to fight him.
Yeah, I was on that same train too, man. But I think like when guys don't respond to messages and don't get back to you, then maybe they're in negotiations with them, and maybe their guys are already training. Hopefully, man. Hopefully we get Luis Ortiz. I heard him talk to AJ, and AJ said that was AJ's first choice. So Ortiz is a damn good opponent. The American boxing public knows him, and I think it will sell to the British fans. I just, man, hopefully Ortiz has been working and he's not, you know what I'm saying, just on vacation right now. Definitely a big fight though, man. A lot of ifs and possibilities with these heavyweights.
Let me go out to California.
We got in California.
Long Beach in the house. Yeah.
Long live Nip.
Hey man, I'm looking out. What up, Mike? What up, Mike?
JP, what up?
Shit. Chilling, bruh. I'm looking out over this boxing landscape, family, and it ain't looking too good if you ask me. Reason being, this fight we got, Crawford Khan, should not be pay-per-view. Everybody knows that. And I'm not 100% sure, but I think the reason they make it pay-per-view is to be able to pay the purse of the fighters. And these guys, we all know Khan isn't an elite fighter anymore. He has a name that has some cachet attached to it, but he's not an elite fighter. This pay-per-view is going to flop. I don't see it doing over 80,000. Why would it? Because it's going to be 80,000 hardcore buys. This fight will have no casual fanfare. When you look out there, nobody's talking about this thing. And so now you got boxing making us hardcores pay for these guys' purses because basically they have these skeleton rosters, these top-heavy elite rosters with no middle class in the promotion. DAZN. They have Triple G and Canelo, but they've already fought twice. Who they gonna fight? So, you got Canelo supposed to make $30,000 per fight, but fighting who though? You got so I feel like a lot of these promotions are top heavy, but they just don't got no middle class. And now you got PBC over here with all the middle class guys, and so it kind of make me worry, man. But I don't see Khan being competitive at all. Granados, unfortunately, it'll be the same story once again. Just falling a bit too short. I also think it's a slap in the face to boxing fans and just boxing's integrity that we got Adelaide Bird on the fucking Daniel Jacobs Canelo card. And that fight, again, will be a black eye on boxing because most people agree that Daniel Jacobs probably beat Triple G. And most people agree that Triple G probably beat Canelo both fights. So this thing is kind of leading up to a decision that Canelo will win unrightfully once again. And then I have to ask, who's Canelo really fucking beat? And then there's people who think Cotto beat him too. So Canelo's really never beat the guy to propel him to the status that he's on. Who's the guy that he beat handily for us to have him on the pedestal that he's on? But it just ain't looking good for boxing for me, man. With these things said, it's going to start forcing fans to pay for purses. You got Fury on one side. You got AJ here. You got our three best heavyweights spread out everywhere. And then you got Hearn over there kicking up all this dust, trying to make people feel guilty for not taking the fight. That's my call, family.
Yeah, I think Canelo won both Triple G fights. I might be in the minority on that, but I think the second fight he definitely put on a clinic on Triple G. First fight, I thought it was close, but I thought Canelo did boxing skills, slick movement, hit, not get hit, counter punching. I think he dictated the pace in both fights, so I would have to disagree with that. And but I would have to agree that I was in the minority in thinking that Danny Jacobs beat Triple G. If it went for that knockdown, and I really don't think it was a big punch. I think it was more of Danny Jacobs being off balance. I think Danny Jacobs could have got it denied, but the knockdown, in my opinion, was the difference in the fight. But yeah, Adelaide Bird.
We're going out to Ringer Dempsey. Talk to me. Been a long time, champ. How are you?
What up, Dempsey?
What up, fellas? Doing good, man. Just been real busy with life, work. Getting married in October, planning for my wedding. So yeah, just
congratulations, man.
Thank you, fellas. Thank you. Appreciate it. Yeah, just glad to finally get a chance to call in, and I figured might as well make it right now. So yeah, Crawford Khan. I got to go with Crawford. In all honesty, I mean, a lot of us can imagine him knocking him out. I myself can too, but I have a strange feeling it's going to go all 12. I got a strange feeling it's going to go all 12, but I think Crawford is going to get the win in the end. I do expect Amir to win probably 4, maybe 5 rounds max. But then again, Crawford could catch him early if Amir decides to get reckless. Because the thing about Amir is that when he gets reckless, he always stays in the pocket. He doesn't move in angles the way he needs to move, and he doesn't use his reach the way he needs to use it. He's always lunging in with his punches and then making it easier for guys like Crawford to just counter and kind of like uppercut him the way like he did, like, what's his name, Benavidez. You know, that kind of thing can happen. But all in all, I got Crawford winning. And then we got Garcia, Granados. I got to go with Danny. And again, I actually expect this to be a pretty tough outing. Granados is not – no one's ever really been able to look great against him. Even though he's lost several times, he's never looked bad in those losses. So that could be a same situation right here. And I believe Danny needs to look impressive. He needs to look impressive to really make a statement because he lost against Porter. Now he's in a position to where if he doesn't look good against Granados, he could be probably criticized even more about that. So he needs to win impressively. He really does. And then and this whole AJ Miller situation, man, it's messed up. All I got to say is that Miller should not have been messing with that stuff, man, because people could get cancer getting that stuff. You know, I've done my research on that as well, too. And anybody that tries to mess with that, they're morons. And I can honestly say this as well, too, because I heard you say it, Nez, that, you know, he hangs around a lot of bodybuilders. That stuff is popular with them. It is. And a lot of bodybuilders have this tendency to not care about what they put in their bodies. I'm not saying all, you know, but there's a lot of them out there that will do whatever they have to do to get that extra edge to go where they need to go. And it's just unfortunate that Miller was doing that as well, too. But as far as a replacement, it's hard to say. That's my call.
Great call, man. Appreciate you calling into the show. Hey, bro, tell me one thing. I'm on the conference call today, right? Nigga, I'm sitting back chilling. You know what I'm saying? I expect to be third, fourth, fifth, sixth in line. The first name they say, boy, is Mike from the boxing voice. I'm over smoking and everything. The voice done caught up and everything. Like, oh shit. Let me get my questions off.
Let me go to Skype. Looks like we got Scorsese. Talk to me. Scorsese, talk to me.
Yo, Scorsese.
Scorsese. We going out to... All right, there you go. Scorsese, what up?
They trying to put Luis Ortiz in this fight. Y'all didn't see what happened that man in the last fight. I mean, I'm the biggest Adonis Stevenson fan y'all know out here, and I don't mean this no joke. I ain't even joking in no way. Like, dog, Joshua done fought 2 40-year-olds already. He knocked them both out. They both fell apart late. Ortiz was in there falling apart versus somebody. He was falling apart versus Christina Hammer uncle. What the fuck he need to be in there with AJ 4 on 5 weeks notice? And on top of that, if you 40 years old and you got 5-6 weeks, you ain't finna go put nothing in your body like Jarrell Miller did if you Ortiz. Haven't he already did this before? Come on, man. Hey, Eddie Hearn to be a fool to go knock it. Joshua, I know you want to bust his head because he talked so much, but look, it's several reasons. Let him make it because he old. And secondly, let him make it because he'll turn the fight off too with the PED, just like Miller did. As for Miller, you know what I'm saying? I knew something was wrong when he got up at the press conference and his old ass crack was out. I knew something was wrong then. I don't know what he thinking about, bro. Like, you just messed up $7-8 million, whatever it is. Hey, that's stupid. But Mike, to your boy Terence, I swear to God, it'll be a day in the heavens if Amir Khan lay his ass out, boy. If Amir Khan pull this shit out, I swear to God, I will be one of my happiest days in all of boxing to say this damn hype job, this damn top-ranked media creation, the second coming of Gennady Golovkin if I have ever seen it. Boy finna be 33, 34 years old and ain't fought no damn body we give a damn about. Just because he went up a weight class here, a weight class there, and another, blah, blah, blah. Who you fought? It would be a day A day in the heavens for Amir Khan. Glass job, great resume. Unlike Terence Crawford, ain't you know he been through hell just to claim victory. Cause y'all, man, I swear to God, I have me just the biggest little party. I talk so much shit. Man, look, that's my call, bro. I don't think it's gonna happen. But I'm rooting for it. Let's go, Khan.
Just like a hating ass nigga, man. You know what I'm saying? I want to wish badness. I don't know the word. I'm speechless right now because the hatred pouring out of Scorsese. Best wishes to Adonis Stevenson, man. Hope you get well soon. Scorsese, you ain't got to be rude because your guy is no longer in action or in competition. You can easily come over to the Crawford bandwagon. I got a spot just for you, know what I'm saying? We're going to put your ass on the back, hit you up, know what I'm saying, and drag you along for the ride. Top rank hype job, media creation. Boy, you guys are just disrespectful.
I mean, yo, the only thing he said, that I was like, oh, that sound good, was like, you know, that he hasn't fought anybody we give a damn about. So, like, you didn't give a damn about Horn.
I did because he had a belt.
You gave a damn?
Yeah, he had a belt. Wow. You ain't hear Keith Thurman calling out Jeff Horn?
We going out.
Hold on, whoa, let me finish. You ain't hear Earl Spence calling out Jeff Horn as soon as he won? I didn't. Don't act like people didn't want that Jeff Horn fight. Don't act like he was just irrelevant out here in these streets. He had a belt. Motherfuckers want to unify, but Crawford, know what? Imposed his WBO, move it up thing, mandatory, got a shot, and did what he did to him. Made it look easy against Jeff Horn.
And not bad.
A guy who went fucking life and death with Manny Pacquiao. Had Manny out there bleeding. You know what I'm saying? Felix Diaz, gold medalist. Gamboa, gold medalist.
Felix Diaz, 140
Victor Postal, WBC champion. And Dongo.
You gave a fuck about those? That's what he said. He said a dude, this fought dudes we don't give a fuck about.
When you're in the ring, anytime Terence Crawford get in the ring, you got to give a fuck about it because you got to know that you're watching once in a generation kind of talent when he's in that ring.
Okay.
A guy who has the boxing skills but still is willing to engage and go for the kill. What else as a boxing fan do we want? Name something else that we want. A guy who has the skill, has the knowledge of the sweet science, but still has that brawler mentality when it's time. Wilder has that. That brawler mentality when it's time. That killer instinct. You can't teach that shit.
Definitely true, man. We're going out to Ryder. Talk to me.
Yo, can you hear me?
What up?
Yeah, we hear you. What's going on?
Yeah, it's a first-time caller from the UK.
All right, first-time caller, Ryder from the UK. All right, take it away.
Yeah, I just wanted to call in about this AJ situation, and obviously the heavyweight division is quite thin, so I don't really think there are many fighters that can go in there that we really believe is gonna beat AJ. Who's actually out there that we think like, yo, this guy can beat AJ? This Luis Ortiz, like, do you guys think that he will actually beat AJ if he gets in the ring with him?
I mean, I really couldn't say, man, to be honest with you. I got to see people on fight week, you know what I'm saying, media workout. I got to see the weigh-in and all kind of shit, man. I just can't just go off the fight who's going to win. But definitely disappointing news with Big Baby Miller.
Yeah, Big Baby Miller, it's not really a surprise, I'm not going to lie. But yeah, he really fucked up the bag, to be honest. I mean, with Luis Ortiz as well, if we're saying that's the number one guy that we really think can challenge JJ, if you look at the guy's resume, the best winners are Bryan Jennings. Like, this guy really is not, he's not going to beat AJ. If you I mean, maybe anyone can beat anyone on a given night, but it ain't really going to happen. So, yeah, that's all I have to say on that. And Crawford Khan, yeah, that's going to be a Crawford win, definitely. But problem with Khan is he always gets excited and he sets his feet. He gets excited for all those fast punches. he sets his feet and gets knocked out. So yeah, Crawford definitely gonna win that. But I think that's my call.
60 seconds.
All right,
Ryder from the UK.
Thanks for calling in. We got.
I'm telling you, man, Crawford bring these motherfuckers out, bro. Say what y'all want to about this, man. Motherfuckers calling in for the young lion.
First time caller 573-645 573-645. Who's this? First time caller? First time caller?
Enoch.
Hello.
Where you calling from, man?
Hello. Yeah. Yes, it's Enoch. How you doing? TBV.
All right,
What's
man.
up, Nez?
Where you
What's
calling
up,
from?
I'm calling from Jeff City, man. This little bitty town, Jeff City, Missouri.
Okay.
First time caller.
And you said your name is what?
Enoch. Enoch, like from the Bible.
Okay.
10 seconds.
Enoch.
Yeah, Enoch. There you go, man. Man, I follow you.
ENOCH,
program,
right?
And I love it. Yes, sir. Yeah, I want to address Mike for a little bit. Man, Mike, why are you putting Crawford on the pedestal, man? Who has he beat?
Here we go again with this resume.
Yo, Mike don't care about who he beat.
I
Mike
don't care about none of that shit. I care about what I see in the ring.
Who?
I care about a man going out there putting
Mike.
on performances where people can remember.
No,
Give it time, man.
Mike,
Give
I'm
it time
gonna
to get the guys in the ring, and then
Yeah,
we'll see who he beat. He just got to 147 2 fights ago, and he already got a belt.
You already got it. Who did he beat? Who? Jeff Horn? Jeff Horn almost got stopped by who's this Manny Pacquiao.
But did he?
You know,
or did he win?
Jeff, yeah, he didn't win. But look, if you were the judge, come on, man, you would have just Manny Pacquiao would have won that fight.
Mike scored it for Horn.
Crawford.
I don't get paid to judge, man. I get paid to motherfucking be on this podcast talking this shit every now and again. I'm not a judge.
Listen to this big. Listen, Crawford's putting this guy on the pedestal. Do you think put him in there with Sean Porter? Let him beat somebody.
Put him in there. Tell Sean Porter to take the fight. Tell Danny Garcia to take the fight. Earl Spence, we want you. Keith Thurman, we want you. Like Uncle Sam.
Danny Garcia is flat-footed. I'll tell you one thing. You guys are listening to your program, but there's one person that you keep on disrespecting in the waterweight division. It's Keith Thurman. Keith Thurman, he beat Sean Porter and he beat Danny Garcia. Now, let me tell you what. On Saturday, Crawford has his hands full. Because Amir Khan is going to outbox him. You know, you look at what happened to Triple G. Triple G was busy knocking out everybody until they put him in there with Danny Jacobs. What happened? They put him in there with Canelo. What happened? You know, it's
we will see what happens Saturday night, man.
Joshua out there making noise. Joshua out there making noise. Put him in there with Wilder.
Make sure you call in Sunday.
You're going to see what's going to happen. I will call you. I swear upon my living parents, man, I will call you. Listen, Crawford, Crawford better have that eraser. You know what I mean by that eraser? He better have that Deontay Wilder right hand. Because if he doesn't knock him out, man, there's a big possibility that he will get outboxed. He's going to get outboxed clean. You know what? I've seen, who's this? Mayweather and, who's this, Manny Pacquiao. They avoided Amir Khan. Amir Khan is a stupid, dangerous fight.
You sound like you've been drinking. So I'm not going to take you.
No, I haven't been drinking. Listen,
against you.
Amir Khan is a
Cut it. You're speaking blasphemy. Cut it. Sound like you've been drinking. You're just a little bit, you know what I'm saying? You're going off the deep end, saying that if it goes 12, Khan would beat Crawford. Look here, man. I'm not of the mindset that this is an easy fight at all. But I am of the mindset that Terence Crawford is just a level above Amir Khan, and he will put that on display Saturday night, whether it be by KO or whether it be by a decision. He already knocked out the guy that knocked out Amir Khan. So what really does he have to prove? Next caller, if we got another one. Too easy tonight, man. Been in my bag all night.
Pluck. What up, kinfolk?
Pluck. What's going on?
What's up, kinfolk? Hey, Mike, ain't you still training, bro?
Yeah, I'm training, man. Smoking good, too. What's up?
Man, you smoking like Wahoo, motherfucker.
Hey, man. I put in the work. Do you? Do you?
Yeah, I put a little bit
Or
of
you
work
just
in.
talk?
No, I put a little work in, but I just lift weights. That's all I do. Goddamn, I ain't gonna do no cardio or nothing like that. There, but
So
lift
you
weights
don't do no
to keep my
cardio.
strength up. That's about it.
You know what I'm saying? I'm pulling
No,
people.
I'm 45,
I'm
motherfucker.
pulling
Fuck you.
people with my wheelchair, nigga, with a rope tie behind me. We going around the motherfucking
Oh
block, nigga.
damn.
You know what I'm saying? I'm doing some real shit. But I
Shit.
don't just talk about it, nigga. I be about it. Y'all gonna listen to me footage come out this way.
All right, and look here, Ace Money took these over as number one intro, bro. I mean, that Ace Money intro off the
Bro,
chain,
they
man.
took my intro away, man. I'm mad too, man. I'm lightweight every time, nigga, they play that new shit. I get mad because that Kevin Gage is so legendary.
Yeah, it is. And hey, Ness, and I'm gonna say this, Ness, and I know you remember. Now you remember when Deontay Wilder was gonna go over to Russia and fight Povetkin, and Povetkin popped for the damn steroids, and they still give Deontay Wilder shit to my he ducked Povetkin, even though he popped for steroids. So I want the UK folks to do the same thing with Joshua. Even though Big Baby popped for steroids, he still ducked Big Baby because they did Wilder the same fucking way. I was like, man, that's some bullshit. How you gonna? That's not that man fault. That man popped for the shit, but they still gave Wilder shit about Povetkin. That's like a double standard, right?
Listen, man.
They did, though, didn't they? Tell the truth.
Yeah, but UK fans, they not gonna be like, it's not even UK fans, you know, just those fanatics.
Haters.
They not gonna be fair anyway. So
Man, Wilder could give some money to
right,
a
that's some bullshit.
blind
That's some
and deaf
bullshit,
school.
bro.
They'll find a reason to fucking hate him.
Exactly, and that's some bullshit. So fuck all of them, and I'm out.
All right, Kinfo, thanks for calling in.
Call in, plug, man. Appreciate you calling in, homie.
Don't type when you can Skype. Call in using Skype. Add Nestor Gibbs on Skype. You know what I mean?
Bring him out, man. I mean, it's just, man, the lay of the land, man. When you pound king, man, certain shit just happen for you.
Except for the big fight.
I mean, Earl got to accept it. You heard Bob.
But you putting a lot of pressure on Earl. Is that the only big fight for him?
I mean, Keith out there.
Is his career over after that?
It's Manny Pacquiao, you know what I'm saying, for Keith. Sean Porter probably going to fight Earl. Hopefully we can get that Danny Garcia fight. Or Kell Brook might be a viable option if he's there. They can do a stadium fight.
Mike, as a boxing fan that's knowledgeable and works within the sport, why do you keep hoping for PBC fights when you see they obviously don't want to fight
Because
Earl?
I'm optimistic.
I mean, Crawford.
I'm just optimistic, bro. Like,
bro, you gotta get you gotta. He's gotta create his own lane.
He does, and I totally understand it. But me speaking it up, you know what I'm saying? Me keep on bringing it up. It's gonna be good for PBC and Crawford in the long run. More and more people are gonna become knowledgeable of what's going on and why these guys aren't fighting each other right now at this moment. That's all I'm doing, man. Doing my podcastistic duties. I was gonna say journalistic, but I'm not like a journalist. I don't write, but podcastistic sounds better.
Sounds also like you could have made that up. I don't know.
I did definitely make it up, man. It's like a new word. It might go in Webster pretty soon.
Don't forget, if you want that 1 month free of DAZN, you better sign up to TBV's link. It's in the description box below. And it's a way to help the show. You know, other free ways to help the show, Mike, are to head on over to theboxingvoice.com. Click on that Amazon link, and every time you do some shopping, you know, we get a little kickback. It doesn't cost you anything. There's not any extra taxes or fees applied to your card or nothing like that. But they give us a little bonus for you going through our hyperlink, and then in terms, you get to help your favorite show. Another free way to help the show is to hit the thumbs up button. It helps with the visibility of the show. It helps us grow. Another way to help the show, absolutely free, obviously, is to head on over to iTunes.
Remember to rate us 5 stars on iTunes.
Definitely one of the most powerful ways to support the show is dropping us a 5-star review on iTunes. I believe I have a new iTunes review to read, and I will do so. Thumbs up. Subscribing to the YouTube channel right here at youtube.com/theboxingvoice is obviously another huge way to support the channel. We're trying to get to that 100,001. It's been so hard to get that one. Feels like we've been at 100,000 forever. And
It's gonna come, man.
I don't want to drag.
Big numbers in.
A lot of fights this weekend, man.
I definitely think the Crawford and Khan gonna do good live fight chat numbers. I'll be doing this solo dolo. If Ness not around, you know what I'm saying? But hopefully Ness is around with the new software so you can get our facial reactions and see how we call the fight.
Yeah, man. Don't forget tomorrow, only on patreon.com/The Boxing Voice. We'll be beating the odds with TBV. It's a Patreon only show. It's our betting show. You can catch that every Friday. And we're looking to move that as well on Wednesday. And by move, I don't mean take it away from Friday, but just do a double show.
I was thinking about that, man. It's going to be hard, man, because the betting, that shit ain't open, man.
Well, some were because of Friday fights. A lot of Friday fights today, too. Tomorrow.
Ain't no Friday fights?
Yeah.
When? Who
Bruh, if
Friday?
you check the schedule, it's way more besides what we looking at.
I mean, yeah, it's a fight,
and it's Friday. And Thursday.
Televised. They ain't notable names.
I know, but that still could have the odds, though.
Yeah.
And look, don't get me wrong. Sometimes we don't get those, but you know how it is, man.
Check out that Bovado, man. They're talking about.
Yeah, I told you it doesn't work over here.
Big ups to everybody out there in the chat, man. JD, Icy One, the Young Jedi, H Money, the Warrior. I know OTKP out there, Fat Apples out there, B Polly out there. And I was saying, whenever you wake up, man, big ups to you know what I'm saying? Everybody out there in the chat, man. Big ups, man. Big Nick, what's going on? Mikey Mike, what's going on? Don't matter what I say, young
Don't forget, you could join us tomorrow morning, obviously at 9 a.m. for the morning show, 9 a.m. Eastern, 8 a.m. Central, 6 a.m. West Coast, 2 p.m. UK time, and 7 a.m. Mountain time. And obviously, if you enjoy the podcast and you want more exclusives, head on over to patreon.com/The Boxing Voice for more exclusive content. Patreon is on fire. We just had Dion Nicholson on, the WBC USBA champ. He's going to be fighting on the Barclays Center on the undercard of Deontay Wilder. You can head on over to Patreon and check that out. For the Border Wars level, if you sign up to that $5 Border Wars level, you'll be able to check my sparring with Dion Nicholson. I should have recorded when I semi-sparred Mike. I sat on the bench and just mollywopped him, and then he got upset. He said, "Oh, you leaning back too much. I got to practice and all this stuff." But
if y'all believe that, but y'all believe the goddamn devil real.
So I ain't catch you with a few hooks?
Nah.
Mike, I ain't catch you with no hooks.
Nah.
Okay. We all know he lying. That's for sure. Like, that's crazy, too. That's the type of person you are, a liar.
What a footage at?
That's the type of person you are. NO, peace out to you, too, man. Raymond says Bud by 8th round KO. Raymond G. Shout out to you. I'm working, man. Ruin 504. The jab looks better. Thank you, man. I'm working. Yeah, there's a lot of competition on the card, so you gotta work hard so that you can be noticed. A lot of fights on this card this year, man. A lot of people. I don't want to end up like some. You know what I mean? I don't want to be a highlight reel like some. Some want to be a highlight reel. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather make the reel. My man want to make the reel. I'd rather make the reel. You feel me? Nah, man. But Mike, Instagram and Twitter, and that's GTO. It's over, man.
Yeah. Follow me on IG at Gross1911, or on Twitter at Gross2312. Like I always say, it ain't on what's on you, it's what's in you. You know what I'm saying? And I got some shit inside me, man. I just can't wait to unleash May 31st.
You got that inner Crawford? You gonna unleash that inner Crawford?
I'm gonna do myself a favor. You know what I'm saying?
You gonna do yourself a favor?
Yeah. Get better and better every day. Coming for a motherfucking head, man. Hey, it's in my eyes, man, kill or be killed. I still ain't reached out to him. I don't think I reached out until after the fight. No need for us to talk right now. You know what I'm saying?
Who that?
FOG. I thought he sent me his number on IG. I ain't reached out to him yet. No need to talk. We can be friends afterwards. But right now, you're an opponent. I'm your opponent, and yeah, best of luck to you. Just not when you fight me.
Yo, we out, man. H Money. Peace.
Peace out. Tomorrow morning, 9 o'clock. Is it a.m.? 2 o'clock UK. 7 o'clock Mountain Time. 6 o'clock West Coast. 8 Central. Yeah, that way.
For sure. Peace.